all the streams of people are now showing people in keep.
Such a good video, man. Such a good video.
I just saw the clip of them just having that bug on the lot. God damn it.
Welcome to the stream, guys. My name is Ishka TV. This is the beginning of the DeathWish Onslaught Tournament Season 3. Joining me is Grimalik.
Oh.
And we're going to be watching about 8 teams
results.
here.
That was a pleasure.
We're going to be watching 8 different teams here. Play. We got Legend team here in tab 1 that you can see. And then this will be Cat 1. You can see they're already going into the Bridge of Shadows and beginning the first map here on Screaming Bell. This is going to be the Kata. I think I got some other people's sounds
Hello, guys.
going.
Hope you all well. Welcome to the video. Okay,
I'm gonna make
guys,
sure to
Blizz
mute
have finally
all 8
posted the
streams. It's a pretty interesting cacophony if you got all of them going at the same time.
Dude, it's nuts. It's like trying to hear one thing. It's
You
impossible.
could hear Luner's intro about the lucky leaders.
Comme c'est bien, ça permet de garder une cohérence, quoi.
A whole lot of time overlapped if you wanted.
Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put myself away because I'm clearly blocking one. We're gonna just sit on this first tab here. Welcome Daedalus, welcome Saffron, welcome Incandescent, welcome Bio, welcome Exan. Hail to you guys. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for having myself and Grim cast this. This is just such an awesome opportunity. We're gonna watch just kind of the beginning of these maps, but I definitely want to start off by saying, I know we're going straight into this, I really want to say good luck, have fun, and I just want to shout out some team names. What we're going to be watching today is going to be Team Poggers Bridge from top left to right. Team Poggers Bridge, Patriot du Fromage, We're Never Going to Give Up, or We're Never Going to Make It, and The Crooked Paws. That's going to be for Legend. And for Kata 1, same deal. We got Team Crab, we got Team Combine, Team Not Bunny Butchers, and Team Rats of the Night. And shout out also to Team ROK, Republic of Korea. And who else is not able to play right now with us? Mazash, Team Mazash. Good luck to you guys. I hope you play out of your minds with this tournament, because just watching it's pretty crazy.
As we begin in here, everybody's just running out the gate onto a Screaming Bell. It's going to be a lot of similar gameplay.
We're gonna just kind of go.
We can try and see like what's the team compositions of each team, basically, just generally. It's like we see.
Starting with the Johnny.
Yeah, I was gonna like mostly compare each of the team comps against each other, right? Because obviously we could like do an in-depth analyzing in the team comp of one team, but I kind of want to see like what's the spread of heroes, right? How many heroes like brought on every team? How many heroes are less brought, basically?
Well, I'm seeing it's pretty fair amount. I'm surprised to see I'm surprised to see a handmaiden here with Baron. Baron's group.
We got has a bard and bot, so we'll have to come back on that.
Bard and bot, but then okay, there it is. What Magic just joined in. So we've got the Witch. I think we're gonna see a lot of Sienna.
Grail Knight seems to be a fairly popular pick, which is no big surprise. Well, not on every team. You get some quite mixed.
New recruit! All hail the new recruit!
Mr. Chen, welcome. Thank you for that video at the start.
Lower difficulties, since there's less of a high DPS check as there can be in Kata 3. So you have a lot more leeways on bringing what you want as opposed to what just deals the most DPS.
How do I...
The Grail Knight is often a very popular pick because he just deals so much damage, and his main weak point of not bringing any range damage at all is often covered by the rest of the team comp when you've got a solid 4-man group that's prepared together.
You can see just the density of these hordes right off the bat coming at you. Looking at the weapons too, it looks like we've got a spear on our... Is that another handmaiden? How many handmaidens are we gonna see?
So I'll keep talking. Let's see. So we've got. Oh, most of the teams are either at the first main drop down or at the first boss trigger. Who's ahead right now?
Music for Twitch? Use Epidemic.
One team that's hard to tell because they're dark.
I will take this one.
I'm just
I don't
checking
think I
out.
see
Just
anyone past.
oh, we've got 2 downs already with Team Party Knife. We've got a Grail Knight down. He's on white health, and you've got the Bounty Hunter on white health as well.
They've not even made it to the past the first gate. It's an interesting start for them. So we've got 3 people alive still.
Well, sure, but just
Although two
lingering on
out of
that white health is extra pressure on you, right? There was one person already dead. Or Shade was
got a
dead.
heal share, so they'll be good to go without wounded for a while. But yeah, having one dead, it's one of the things like on those higher difficulties where there starts to be more of a DPS check. Having one person down is extremely taxing since it puts all that DPS requirement on less people, which means everyone has to perform better to keep going without getting overwhelmed by everything.
I can't hear you. You're mumbling.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think in most cases, 3 people alive is still feasible, although taxing in the long run. Then 2 becomes very quickly a downfall of a team.
Okay, that took me a second. So if you guys do follow or subscribe to the channel, I'm not trying to ignore you, but I did disable the alerts. They should be disabled. I just want to really focus on the game and not have my crazy sound clips play out. Okay, so this is kind of where we are with our legend. We're gonna take a... Oh no, this is actually Kata. So let's take a look at the legend teams.
Still not free into the trigger, so yeah.
Legend
There's
teams
invisible
aren't
guys behind
necessarily
you.
too much further ahead.
That window, they always go invisible.
They're still
for,
getting
like,
just
3 or
as
4
much. You can see
seconds.
down here in Nuggets stream.
Yeah, most of them are, well, we've got 2 of them at about the first boss trigger, right? And then
Yeah.
2 like well, this one of them is moving from the first boss trigger to the first dome, and so we've got 2 about at the first dome right now, and then one of them that's a bit more further ahead at the second Grimoire area.
He threw
They're
once, but he's
fairly close, like you said. Nugget seems to be just a little bit behind.
They are starting to fight right
I'm gonna watch this.
now.
We're gonna watch this chaos spawn
here,
fight right here.
careful hook on Grim.
Yeah, spawn.
The chaos spawn fight. They're just above the Grim. Oh, picked up. Grail Knight picked up, saved. This is very interesting. If I could change some.
Well, they've got a pretty clear area here, it seems, although disablers coming in everywhere.
This is a graininess. It almost looks like Borderlands.
Where should I drop?
Don't drop.
The Grail Knight's got this
Oh
double
my.
ult, which
Who
allows him
listen
to
to?
burst the Chaos Spawn quite a bit. So if he lands one more solid hit on the Chaos Spawn, it'll be out of the playing field. But they
Let's
do have
see.
this Chaos Horde to deal with.
Is on Sienna.
As soon as they take care of this monster too, they're gonna get the
They got
cooldown
one down
regen.
as well. Yeah. It's basically just the Grail Knight getting his ult, then
Tell me
that
what's
Chaos
behind me,
Spawn
would
will be out of here.
He's doing well. Waiting for that parry. Oh, one more. There it is.
And
So that's all
Ice
3
Spawn.
quests for their Grail Knight.
Right.
That's pretty big.
Did you grab? I'll grab the conch pot to the right. You can refill ammo.
All right, so they're gonna
Got
be.
one
Uh,
down. I suppose the respawn would probably happen at the stop of the at the end of the ramp.
yeah, it looks
going
like
up
it.
here. That looks like where it's at,
Just grab on this.
which shouldn't be too much of a problem for 3 people to make it up to.
Up to.
Yeah, I'm feeling fairly confident for them. They've got.
There's no patrols or anything that could possibly be in our way
We're gonna
here,
kill them as we move though.
so they should.
Hello,
have
Flower, Maya Law, anybody else, Donner, anybody else? If I missed you, I'm not ignoring you. I'm so focused on this. Welcome to the stream. Hail to you, champions. We did just get it down up here. Someone got dropped. Okay, we got. Is it Popeye? He's down. That's a lot of storms on them. A lot of pressure. They're just below the arena area. I call it arena, but it's the like market.
Right, okay.
The second tome area.
Yeah. Using that climbing animation to your advantage.
I
Okay,
didn't.
let's give it
you-
control.
No, let's just keep moving forward. We've got plenty at the moment.
So the Grail Knight will probably use his ult here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's using a lot of work.
I'm gonna catch up to you.
Saltspire coming in with that shout. He's got a bill hook too. He can bully, and they've even got a shade. So.
Quickly.
It seems they've got it. Well, not under control. Since they've got 2 down right now. Although one of them seems still savable if they manage to clear before the
Playing.
Witch Hunter Captain gets focused.
And it is interesting to go so aggro with the damage with the Grail Knight, right? He's using the dual weapons, and then he also has the Executioner Blade. They didn't go for a
He's
shield.
wounded at only 1 HP right now, so it could go
Right,
down
so-
quickly. If he goes down, then the Witch Hunter Captain is still not revived. Still savable though.
Yes, it is. Right, okay.
The
we can
lady
see
will
what
save him.
this
She'll
one-
watch over him.
Yeah, the Trades has her cooldown. I think is trying to use it.
I think she's gonna use it to pick up
We'll just wait from the
Salt-
Might
Saltspire?
get the
Yeah,
revive
they
buff
did.
With it.
We
Not
need that
revive
gold.
buff, so we're back to 3. Although it could go south quickly if either of the wounded ones go down.
I'm gonna go in there.
not. Oh no, that gas.
So
Yeah, I've got. I had aggro
yeah, they're
control to get away
desperately
from the
wanting
storm.
some healing supply there.
That gas rat is gonna be the main. Ooh, shade down.
Unfortunate.
If that gas rat goes for it.
Ouais, je peux pas, mec. Si je sors, je meurs. Donc,
The
Yeah,
shade
we
is
can circle,
down, but
then we'll
should be
jump over the
savable,
side again.
assuming yeah, that one clan rat.
il faut buter le gaz vite. là.
And
Il reste 30 ans vivant.
yeah,
lui, hein.
gets out of the gas in time. No, everyone's wounded. Everyone's at low
Oh,
health.
it's so scary.
This team definitely.
Il y a une ratling sur le.
This was the Grail Knight. Will just go up using
Not
the
too much
alternate
in
path
magic,
and potentially. That was risky to blow yourself up on that warp fire.
I'm just imagining whoever created this monster right here is rubbing their paws together like, yes, die in the
Il y a
market.
pas de heal. Ah,
Yeah, no healing supply on the market here, unfortunately for them.
There's sometimes, if they're lucky, they can
think
pick
that
up some
was,
healing up at the top of that ramp.
Oh, that was a strength potion. It looked almost green with the wounded filter.
ah, c'est de la vitamine
See,
gratos.
taking
ça.
a quick look at the cat. It seems everybody is still alive as well.
I think they're gonna do all right. They've got a potion up. They're gonna kill.
In trouble
Yeah,
at the
là-bas,
first
Rating
dome
monster
area.
là.
They're last man
Let's take a
standing.
look.
Il y a
Baron,
de l'huile là.
Baron's team.
Il y a 2 heals là.
There's
And
some
he is
healing there.
very
We should be like, where we got
We
Baron.
might have our first wipe here on
Uh,
Baron's team.
Let's take a look. Where we at, Baron?
Unless something
Oh
goes off a
Gonna end it?
miracle,
no!
because it's
Oh,
not
oh, I
looking
didn't
good
realize
right
you were
now.
still gettable.
He could still get the revive on the Foot Knight, who doesn't seem to be
Save
taking a lot
him?
of damage.
Oh no! But that's how Vermintide plays. And there's a bomb right there at the bottom of the stairs. Oh no!
Motherfucker. Okay.
No, we got our
Baron,
first wipe, unfortunately.
a valiant effort. That's the first wipe.
That was a cat at 1 slot. Tier 2.
So they're gonna have to start. It's gonna be their second attempt. We've got a ogre fight here with Slith. They played in season 2, didn't they?
Which team?
Slith's team. That would be Team Combine.
I see. Their stream is buffering for me right now.
One storm vermin. That's how it always goes. There's always one rat. If you're like, oh, you're alive? Hold on, let me go get you. And it's one rat with his buddy kicking you while you're down, and you always die in somebody's arms. It's the worst. It's really dark. It's funny to see so many different types of.
Yeah, that one stream that's like extremely dark, unfortunately.
We can take a look. We can take a peek. They're picking up on the area just past the market, where we saw a lot of other teams.
No. Please, no.
They got gutters and berserkers in the way.
Combine's over.
It's fine. We'll come when we can.
Unfortunately, have nobody else streaming. I don't know if it's if someone's in their chat to potentially tell them to see if it's possible to increase their brightness in some way.
Oh, is Combine streaming this too, Maya? Okay, we'll take a look.
Cool.
Just because it's really, really dark, I want to watch combines.
another
Where
one.
is
Pretty sure.
Maya? I'm gonna give you a permit.
Sorry about that.
If someone can
Wait.
type out combine's name, then I can add it to this.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, there it was. Thank you, Olden.
If there's a special in there, please do not take the risk. Thank you.
Yeah, just use
03. Okay, yeah, I knew he had numbers at the end of his name. I just wasn't sure. And Silt. So it's a little bit hard to see, so we're gonna go ahead and refresh this page. While that's happening, that will refresh all the teams. Once you watch this many streams at once, it'll start to lag out on its own. So this is combines right up here. Okay. Ooh, and they're taking on some Chaos Warrior patrols.
Yep.
I want to watch this. This will be good.
Is that the only ranger in the whole tournament right now?
We'll
We
keep
got
an
the dwarf ranger.
we'll keep an eye on it. But right now,
Just checking all the other teams. They're the only team who brought a dwarf ranger, which is an interesting choice. It's a choice that
Actually,
has
you died too,
potential.
real quick?
The dwarf ranger can bring a lot of range DPS to the team, but
I got potion.
not every player
Dagger.
knows how to play him that well.
it's also
If
first
they
attempt.
don't, he can also not bring much to a team.
First attempt allows you to be a little more aggressive
that
and a
is
little more
last man
crazy.
standing on that team right now, although it is the elf, so potentially some clutch potential here. Elf drinks a potion.
Yeah, go invisible a couple of times. Take out those pesky
Snipe this
rat.
gunner.
I love all these
Smoke
UI
fire.
changes.
Yeah, many different UIs across the different teams. Oh, it's kind of funny if you look at 3 of the 4 Kata teams, right, have different UIs, but all the Legend teams have the default UI.
I think it
Except
comes down
for,
to however you can
numbers
create a
of
way to
health
get
bar.
information for yourself, right? Like whatever way best represents what you need to see.
Great. The other two are on stairs.
Yeah, Combine is an incredibly strong player.
the self going on
Where are you?
run, has a conk bot, although it's only a triple bot, but
He'll get it off
conk bot
twice.
would probably be slightly better in this situation, but triple bot is not that bad either. Where are the revives? Oh, they're right here.
There they are.
Looks like we've got a clutch.
I think they'll be alright.
It's
Let's
gonna be
let's.
a
Oh,
revive
right in your
that's
face!
away.
And immediately, as soon as he got up, he was able to kill that leech.
Yep, still has to pick one person up, but now we've got 3 people fighting. It should be not too much of a problem. There isn't even that much of an army behind him, since
Mhm.
it was a shorter clutch. So it should be very easy.
This is a
to
little
recover.
chop. Is Combine stream a little choppy for everybody else too? Everybody else looks a little fluid, but I think I'm kind of seeing some little choppiness.
That bottom.
Happens.
Okay. Yeah, that's an amazing pickup. Get everybody standing up. They're at the base of the second stairs leading up to the next finale. The next finale, leading up to the next event. Let's see, what do we got? Take a look at the legend teams. I keep doing that. I gotta invent a way to mute this. Who haven't we really given some time to peeking to here?
Well, we've got one team that's already running up to the event. The team that's the most ahead here, I think. Oh, they've actually killed the Battlegear even. They're leaving it.
You talking
We've missed the
about
whole thing. Schmuck
Crooked
Nugget
Paws?
on the Legend.
Yeah, they're sniping some specials right now, or some storms. Let's take a look.
There's a Grail Knight point of view, just running through this. at breakneck fast pace. I did see before the tournament started. I saw his stream. They seem to be almost trying to speedrun the level during their little practice round before the tourney.
So there has been a change to this event. When you hit these chains,
Not necessarily. Onslaught Plus is an option that teams are allowed to take for this tournament. They
each
can
one of
choose,
these chains I thought
to
should
run
be
maps on either just Onslaught or Onslaught Plus at their will, and they can change mid-tournament as well.
okay.
But
Okay.
not all the teams would be running this extra stuff.
The
so far-
precision here, man. They've got them all down. Now the boss is going to be up. Somebody was just pushed, but saved almost immediately.
Yeah, you're looking at
This is, yeah, Cricket Paw. A Rat Ogre and a Mino. So, oh my goodness. Rat Ogre deleted.
if the Minotaur is one of the things with Onslaught Plus, so I suppose they are running Onslaught Plus on the Legend tier. Which has a few extra additions to this event.
You've got so many storms, so much armor pouring through. And that Mino is just running free. He's causing so much trouble. Back onto the Shade. They've lost Saltspire.
The Saltspire seems
no,
to
no.
have disconnected. It's the Victor Saltspire now.
Oh, that's a DC? Oh no.
But potentially, there
I
are
thought-
some extra crashes that can happen with Onslaught Plus if not all the team members have the mod as well. Which hopefully is not what happened. But
Well, I hope that's not too much pressure. Hope
It
we can
is.
get another reconnect quickly. Okay. Oh, look at that, Lucid. Wow, you can really control this bull.
Yeah, there's a lot of tiny drop downs that, at least for the mobs in the Screaming Bell event, that just basically are simple jumps for the players.
I got you, Iken. Thank you for that.
Should be this Mino dying here.
Let's see it. I want to see what happens. As soon as this Mino is down, we'll do a little bit of a rotation, but I want to see what happens to this Mino.
Down he goes.
There he goes. There's the Mino down. Just a couple of specials, some more armor. I think it's looking okay for them. Let's see who else. Where are we at? They're at 19 minutes and 35 seconds, this team.
Onslaught Plus on the Legend tier is probably kind of reminiscent of Weaves. It's because the Weaves have you running at 900 hero power, which makes all the enemies
Sur le sol, les gars.
less tough, but you see really a lot of them. And that's kind of what Onslaught Plus on Legend is probably going to accomplish in a way.
We got one last chain. There's a lot more setup here on this team for Team Fromage over here. A lot more setup. They didn't rush out that as far as I can tell, they didn't rush out the chains. They're clearing each wave as it comes, picking up some temp HP. Realistically, they're only a minute behind if you're talking in terms of time only. They're only a minute behind.
Yeah, this is not a speed run, so beyond meaning the 3-hour time mark, which you will. If you don't white, you always will, no matter how slowly you take these levels. But safety is, for the most part, better than speed in this.
There's that last chain. Let's take a look here. I'm hearing leeches. I'm hearing sneak rats. Oh no! A blight stormer. Okay, they got him. They took care of him. Leech popped up in the face. They took him out. This is the team with the super aggro Grail Knight.
Yes, we've got the Grail Knight point of view with the.
Ok, je vais le pousser.
There's your ogre. Oh, are we going for a
They're
bully?
trying to push him. They're talking about pushing him.
Okay,
They're-
okay.
I do understand the French.
That's 2 ogres. Oh no, it's an ogre and a spawn.
On tempo, hein. On doit reculer,
And see,
les
this
gars,
one's a
pour
little
le
different
bordel.
because I've seen more monks. The armor's starting to pour in. They got to use that verticality, those little platforms and ledges. Snakes and ladders? No, rats on chaos spawn. Oh, that's not good.
Shade got caught into the blob of enemies.
C'est ok, c'est ok.
The Executioner Sword and the dual Mason Sword together is definitely the most aggressive combo you can bring for the Ground Knight.
J'ai mon ult s'il faut.
I mean, the shield for
Rather
me.
questionable
Oh,
self-heal, let's say, considering you already had full temporary health, but I guess they have extras.
Ok. Bah écoute, let's go. Hein.
the wizard is running on fumes. Okay.
Nice combat heal.
Nice. Okay. They're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty strong.
Il y en a en bas, de
They've
toute
gotten
façon.
through the event, and I do believe.
So we're just about. Oh wow! It looks like Combine's team already going into Hunger in the Dark. We got another restart, I think, here on Barons, and I think Party Knife is going to be doing a restart as well. Look like they got pushed in. Look like Market.
Yes, the Party Knife has it's got a beautiful defeated screen.
So let's
on their
take a look
stream
here
right
at Johnny Bala over here. Team Crab. They're just about to start their attempt on the finale of Screaming Bell, and this is a cat I won.
Still going for me for
Again.
the sword. Yeah, I don't know where they speed though. Okay.
So this is the point where some of the teams are going to be moving into Hunger, while others will be still running Screaming Bell again if they failed the first try.
I think this is going to lead into Baron's team. That's going to lead into their third attempt, I think, on Screaming Bell.
I'm dropping.
Yes, Baron is already on the
There's
third
one
attempt,
gas rat
so
on
if they
it.
fail this again, they'll have to move on to Hunger Dark anyway.
Cut hard left, guys. Keep coming, just get here. They'll come to us.
There we go. Now they're going to start controlling the rats, break the chains, let them come in.
And just remember, we hold till we get here.
Okay.
And then
Oh, man.
Can I do now?
This is where it's so important to not get hit by that one rat behind you, to not let that little sound effect, like, not ignore it. Don't eat the damage at all.
Try to just push.
Okay, so they're going for chains and
Yeah,
just
they're,
kind
they're
of...
going for a group movement here.
You can kill the monks though. This side. Pestilence. Can you make it there?
The team comp is fairly standard, I'd say. The Grail Knight, Ironbreaker, Battle Wizard, and the Handmaiden is
Come over.
not the most common pick, but nothing too off either.
It's just pretty strong, even for just like solo, and even for their team as a whole. I think that stamina regen is really good. The ability to dash out, get the reses.
Would be a really, really good thing for a group movement like this that they're doing.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Just stay close together.
Come all the way up here.
Get out of tight situations like that. Get a couple of hits in. This is the last chain. I think they're going to control all this as much as they can. It's a dual hammer Ironbreaker.
That's a fairly common weapon for an Ironbreaker to be bringing.
Do you think it's the control with the hammers? Are you able to like bash back a horde as they come up on you? It's two dual
It's
wields.
mostly one weapon that can, do damage
I'm gonna drop this.
and not be anything controllable either.
Just because we have so much.
Like it still has that mix of having enough defensibility.
This looks like
while
double
still
ogre
dealing
for them.
damage. Yes, that's what you get normally without Onslaught Plus.
Okay.
So,
Well, they got one bully.
Steam mode, they're just trying normal Onslaught.
I have a bomb.
So they've dust one off.
Oh, he
The
went back.
with the strength
Oh.
pot being popped here, right? They're just gonna actually murder this one. There's
I mean, they've
nothing
got
off
him
the
down. He's
field,
only
so
like
it's,
10% left.
Yeah, they've cleared the entire wave, so it's basically just a boss being
Nice. He
doing
had
his
no
spin
idea who to
while
go
dying.
for.
Like 360 no scope before death.
360
Wow,
no
nice.
scope, as they say.
I don't want to say that this is like, I know I'm switching between teams here, but this is obviously isn't home free. But let's see where we are with a couple of other teams here.
I mean, I just
Most of the teams that make it to this point of Screaming Bell will, like, it's very rare to see a team wipe after the drop down here, unless they chose to run past everything because half their team's already dead. But if the whole team makes it here after having cleared the upper portion, usually it's a free win.
I've never seen
I know it's
Yeah, the pressure obviously is a little lighter, but it's no means you win. Like, look, in front of them, they're still gonna have armor. They're still gonna have monks. They're still gonna have pressure on them to get to that last bit. But
Well, yes, it's still Onslaught, but if you've made it this far, usually your team is good enough to deal with all of that.
So I'm gonna take a look here at Combine here at Hunger in the Dark just for a couple of seconds. It looks like they're cleaning up a horde and just moving further into the mountain.
That guy.
Into the mountain? The mines.
Got it front.
We got
Got double med kit.
The legend teams, we've got one team that's finishing up Screaming Bell in a victory here as well. Just
Oh, nice.
through as
Let's
well.
take a look.
Got the two teams in Hunger in the Dark and one team in the Keep.
So
I
this
think they
is
had that.
okay.
It was the team that had
Crooked
a
Paws.
disconnect on their Saltspire before. So we'll
I just want to
see
say
if
I love that
that
the
can be
teams.
finished in that or not.
I just love that these teams put their team names in the name of their their
Yeah,
streams.
I
That helps me
got
out
their
so much.
name in there. Their stream name.
Yeah.
Team Spoggers Bridge.
Thank you for the
Paws.
prime weekend. Looks like they're getting their backs to a wall here. There's some fire going. And who's this team? Nugget.
Yeah, I couldn't see where they were.
The Hunger in the Dark event is probably going to be something that'll be fun to look at.
This is
See
so
how the
rainy.
teams stack
Right,
with,
okay,
since it's got
well,
like, you know,
anyone
the triple troll on Onslaught,
Yeah, I'm the fastest.
which I believe in Onslaught Plus are also made to come sooner.
There's
I
your
can't deal
victory
with all
for
of them at the same time.
Screaming Bell on Team Poggers.
Right, but,
Regeneration?
right, okay. Oh yeah, no. Right.
Hey, it's you, Evil Drawing. Welcome.
There's one or two gas rats.
Who's in the lead as far as like time wise? Like who's ahead? I'd imagine.
I believe that would still be Schmuck Nugget.
Yeah, it was the team that we're just looking at right here. They were really pushing forward, really fast, really hard.
Get on Legend tier.
This is gonna
Let me
be
pull up their team name.
Crooked Paws starting Hunger in the Dark. I think this is a second attempt. And then looks like there's some armor here. Screaming Bell
Team
for
were
Baron.
the irony here. The team we're never gonna make it is the team that's the most ahead right now on the Legend tier.
Team Crab's gonna be starting their Hunger in the Dark as well.
Stay here. You can hide by that gate if we need to.
So yeah, the team we're never gonna make it. Who's pushing the cart in the dark section on Hunger in the Dark?
Just don't use any AoE abilities when
Can we have a bit of a Blightstormer issue in the dark?
Oh, this is the Storm Patrol coming up here on Baron's team. I'm sorry, I keep saying Baron.
Team who's on their last attempt for Screaming Bell.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
oh.
Be careful, there's ass rats somewhere. Hear them.
So looks like a lot
Yeah,
of
that was
crispy
probably
Stormvermin.
best
Yeah, they
Honestly,
cooked them
check it
something
before the horde.
fierce.
Ass rat.
yeah, we got him really quickly.
So the team that they're running, I mean, you've got a
Really
Foot Knight, a Handmaiden. Looks like a
Fight him
Battle
Is
Wizard?
Zealot in a battle with you?
yeah, a Zealot and a Battle Wizard.
It's a pretty
Yeah, let's
tanky
wait to go
team.
through the house until it's clear,
Which
and we can just run straight
Could
through.
potentially have
Just knock
DPS
them all
issues,
down,
especially since this is Cat 1, but it's still also not Cat 3 at the same time, so...
Well, what they just proved right there with their back to the wall with the Storm Patrol, heavy armor coming at them, right? So if when they get to the chains, I'm just imagining they hit a couple of the chains, back up, let the enemies funnel in, and they could do the same thing during the finale. Now, how are they going to deal with the bosses? Maybe they're going to try to bully the bosses off. They have to be successful on that.
Yeah, they do have a Foot Knight, which is... then the Battle Wizard, which is 2 ults that have knockback, and obviously any bombs they might have.
Black rats in the stairway.
Oof, man, the armor, the wall of armor that a storm creates to just give that space for monks to just tear you apart. Ooh, now a gun rat.
We've got a
And the
last
hook.
man standing again on Combine
Killed it.
Combine
Killed
Steam,
It.
I don't know why that last sword had so much shit.
which is probably worth looking at.
It's fine now.
Bit of a-
Combine's gonna do it. Okay, okay.
Bit of a speedrun again.
We're gonna watch a couple of streams here at one time.
He has to do barrels
stuck,
by
I can't
himself,
come out
which
like
is
it's
a
shot.
really terrible thing.
Got it.
If he takes care of that
Stop
gas,
shooting.
or I'm sorry, that fire rat, he should be all right. It shouldn't be too
Fire
bad.
Gas behind us.
Well, it's mostly like he has to find time to move 3 barrels through the whole onslaught
He'll be all right.
facing, right?
Grab the ambience,
Which
come back,
you know
come back,
he
come back.
obviously doesn't have control of the situation. He's just kiting.
No, it's just grabbing
It's only a matter of time until a disabler potentially does him in. That assassin won't be the one to do it,
Try to get your temp HP back up,
Yep.
Zealot.
but who
Try it.
knows?
Oh, fuck, they went Heart of Iron.
Ooh.
Because there's too many armored and shit, it's hard to get my temp health back up. That's right.
Managing to move some barrels here. Oh, I think he hit one of them.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, he hit one of the barrels, which made train into the other one as well.
Ooh.
Yep.
Baron.
Progress.
That's 2 people down on Baron's team. I'm really kind of like focusing on that because I know this is their 3rd attempt, but they were able to get some people up, so they're doing okay. See if they can clean up this little alleyway before they get into the main market.
Baron's team seems to be, I don't know, they still have all 4 alive. And that's the end of that truce. That's the end of that truce. So Combine got assassinated, as I slightly predicted.
Let's take a look here at the at our legend teams. Looks like everybody here is in Hunger in the Dark. Looks like Poggers here has just started the map.
Yeah, team we're gonna make it. We're never gonna make it is the one that's the most ahead, already at the 3rd tome location, just blazing through this.
Slayer, thank
It'll
you
be
for the
interesting
32 months, friend.
To check how they deal with it, how they speed through that with the triple trolls.
I mean, they still have an insane amount of DPS for that team. So, but the problem with the trolls is you gotta clear that animation quick. So what do? Do you down one and then change the DPS on another to put him down and then just keep them on their knees?
They're slightly staggered, right? At least on normal onslaught. So they don't come quite all at the same time. So you do actually have the time to completely murder the first one before the second one makes it to you if you've got that much damage.
How much pressure is on the Grail Knight to put that troll to sleep, the first one?
I mean, I don't think it's pressure so much on only the Grail Knight. It's a team effort still. The Grail Knight's the highest DPS, obviously, in that team comp. But nonetheless, it's not only his job and his job alone to kill that troll. It's the team's.
All right, so Team Crooked Paws here is going to be starting this event. We're going to go for some barrels. So the first one, not too bad. They're going to the right side. Ooh,
As
okay.
I mentioned before, other times, the barrel event in Hunger in the Dark isn't actually an event in a way, in that it doesn't have any special spawns or anything. It's literally just the normal pacing of the game that isn't playing that. You just have barrels.
There can still be issues of where, you know, the spawn. It's Vermintide, right? You could always get that one dude, that one rat that spawns up right behind you.
It's nothing predictable, right? Normal pacing can have any of the 3 factions basically thrown at you during this.
Oh, bounce up. Okay. Well, they got all 3 barrels in that cart pretty quick. They're gonna pull that lever, and they're gonna head out. I'm very curious to see how it's gonna play out once they get downstairs.
The event has started for team we're never gonna make it. So
oh, the troll, there he is.
The first troll coming in, and the Grail Knight is just gonna stab him really hard. So that's already him down, and that was actually their second time downing him. He's already got a bit of health loss, but they're still not gonna manage to phase him yet, so he's gonna have to go down again. But they do have quite a bit of time, really, before the...
I think that he was sitting on that career ability, but...
Yeah,
okay.
They've got it down before the next one, so they're probably just gonna take their time and
Can I
clear
do
the trolls
anything
one by one,
with...
move everything.
Nah, it's 720. It's just... That's all I got. Is there anybody else on... Macho Man is streaming, right? No. I'm sorry, that's who we're watching right now. How is Flemius? How is their stream? Because nothing on Nugget, but it's just a little grainy. Let's take a look if that's a little cleaner.
This looks like they're just going to make mincemeat of this final troll here.
Yep, okay, Nice. The boss is.
Can someone
Yep,
verify whether or not that's a little cleaner as far as bit rate?
Was it technically on the bridge or what? Is he moving?
I love that skin. Just the shield glowing the way it does is so nice. But it looks like that's gonna be their completion. That's gonna be their second completion. Is it? Okay, Olden, thank you.
Registered, I believe. Or was it something else?
The next map is gonna be War Camp.
Ah, yeah, War Camp.
So that's their completion. Congratulations.
Yeah, Registan is the third map for tier 3, not tier 1 and 2.
Looks like we had to restart the game. All right, let's take a look at our Kata team. Hunger in the Dark restarting here for Johnny. Combine. Oh no, they've still got 3 people on White Health.
Yeah, then have got a last man standing situation.
Oh come on, and there's a boss.
Yeah, there's a boss, but there's a boss wall, and everyone is respawned
Oh,
there.
that's true.
Though this wizard is suffering
Career
a bit.
ability up. Come on. Oh no.
Oh. It's gonna be Baron's final attempt on Screaming Bell. They're gonna have to move on to Hunger in the Dark.
Right there, we just witnessed that situation where you try to go to res somebody and you're staring at them and it won't say pick up to res. It boils my blood when that happens, man. You're like, come on, I can get you. Why can't I get you? Please get up. That's exactly what we saw. Let's take a look here at Party Knife. So they are also still on Screaming Bell. Do we have a attempt count on Party Knife?
I'm not sure.
I think this is 2, maybe 3. I saw the wall. Yeah, the wall sucked. I saw that too.
Yeah. This is all. This is their third attempt since it's been a bit. I think they'd be further in if it was only their second attempt.
Flavory Carrot says maybe it may be the second. I haven't been following it as closely as I'd like. Oh, is this the right team? That's the right team, right? Hold on. Okay, I want to make sure I had the right audio for the right stream.
Oh! It's not so bad. Bot behind.
Ooh, that side strike. The horizontal sweep with a storm.
Dealing with the hook. Yeah, fine. Take some time.
I'm having weird lag.
Got a 1 tier from Body Knife.
Yeah.
He's up the.
Yeah, got him.
Yeah.
Here coming a bunch of maulers. And there's still another leech. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's a Blightstormer coming in on them.
I got him.
Oh, but he's down. Thanks to the bounty hunter.
So their elf is quite out of ammo.
Yeah. Just throw one of your weapons at him. Typically, there's like an ammo pouch up on the left-hand side, but it looks like it's just going to be a strength potion.
Strength pot on left, so I'm gonna grab it.
This is the thing, like, when the hordes are pushing on you, that's the thing. You gotta be like, who's in front of me? Are you actually my biggest threat? Who's beside me? Can I move? Can I maneuver over here? You need to really see where you are. You really need to see where you gotta go next. And I think that's just, once you can kind of master that, the game opens up even more to like, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. The threat evaluation, really.
Bot behind.
Oh, okay, first attempt, they got all the way down to the drop down. Okay, so they're taking their time getting there. Okay, thank you for the clarity. So they're going to be making...
Just, second attempt on Party Knife then?
Yeah, from what I understand, this is the second attempt for Party Knife.
Wipe on the event on the first one, right?
They got, yeah, it looks like they got all the way to that drop down. And then it didn't work out for them, so... We'll take a look back over here at the legend teams. Looks like we're just starting here on keep forgetting the name. Fromage. Looks like we're just starting another attempt.
Team is having minor difficulties here with a boss on the wall camp.
if I can get
Oh yeah, that's right. War Camp number 3.
Did-
The boss is just about dead. Only the Grail Knight on white health. Oh. Leech
like
seeking
the-
tear. 2
Chaos
leeches.
spawn is dealt with.
I wasn't sure if I
It's
was gonna
just
be able
a Chaos Sword right now, but gotta
I gotta say, man,
stabilize.
Why did I hit those?
white health filter with the way that they have their textures and the lighting looks really cool. It actually kind of reminds me of the trailer for
Once my temp gets a little
Blight Reaper, Bogenhofen. Do you remember the trailer for Bogenhofen?
it's unlikely that they'll.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think I do.
I really like it, Inken. It's got like this weird like Borderlands comic booky feel almost. Really grainy. And not like bitrate, just like the texture quality. Looks really cool. Okay. Oh, that was a miss on that assassin. There. Cleaned it up. Handmaiden on it.
Right, nice. Okay.
Looks like they're gonna go for that first Grimoire, probably not to keep it, but just for the health regen.
Yeah. Health regen from Grail Knight is so powerful.
It is. I believe by now they fixed the bug that had it make it not degenerate temp health. So it's a bit less powerful, but it's still a very good thing, even on Onslaught.
Yeah,
where
I mean-
there's so much temp health around.
Gotta do that charge attack to break the shield to get the kill.
And as long as you don't have a zealot in your team, there's really no reason not to take it.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, the poor zealots
After this
getting
horde,
health
we'll move to the
regen
next
from
one.
Grail Knights.
Or not the whole horde. Right, we can move now. We can move now.
Okay, they're gonna be jumping on some rooftops. I think I saw a firebomb in there for them. Yo, 2 bombs. Nice pickup. Yeah, Inkin confirms that they fixed the Grail Knight health regen.
Looks like this Grail Knight has a natural bond, just drank a healing draft, got temp health for it.
Mm-hmm.
So got that bond stacked with health regen.
But no die. I appreciate health. Health stalker. We got a boss coming up here on
Lot of chaos.
Which team?
Poggers. Team Poggers.
Oh yeah, they've got last man standing actually. The Siren Breaker is the last one there.
Last man standing with a pick. He got pushed
With a
up the
pickaxe
hill.
against the Chaos Spawn. That's not good. A pickaxe is probably not the best weapon to be kiting things with.
Come on! Curse saved him. Oh, he went for the restart anyway.
At the end of that time, still had to go through hunger again.
A pickaxe? And is that a handgun or was it grudge? I think I heard a handgun. You think it was grudge? We'll see.
Yeah.
Pickaxe IB. I love how people are like, what a unit. What a Chad breaker.
You get to see some interesting choices on Legend.
That's good. So the team comp, they've got an IB, they got their handmaiden, their mercenary, and a battle wizard.
Yeah, that team comp in itself isn't anything unusual, but yeah, the pickaxe is a bit of an unusual choice with the Iron Breaker. Usually you only see pickaxes on flayers.
That's good. That means they're having fun too. You know, it's like we're gonna play this. It is a super serious mode to play. It is. You can't really goof
Yeah,
around,
on
but you know what?
Legend, there's
We're gonna
more
have fun.
leeway of what
Yeah.
you can bring, since
I love it.
there's much less of a defense requirement. As long as you can stay alive, then anything's fine.
Look at, I mean, that tier 3 charge attack. Does it still put Chaos Warriors to sleep?
Not in one hit. Non Legend. Probably still not in one hit with an Iron Breaker.
Yeah, with the IB, like just like his skill set, talent set. I don't know. I love
Regardless,
that.
it can still, if not in one hit, it's still probably can do it in 2 hits. So yeah.
If it's enough to just stagger, deal the damage in, and let somebody else clean it up, I still think that's pretty good.
The pickaxe normal attacks still have a decent amount of cleave, right? So you can still use that on hordes, and do decent damage, I guess.
I'm gonna take a look at
Just
Crooked
the
Paws.
main problem with the pickaxe is that it's very terrible defensively.
Yeah, there's just something magical about seeing a pickaxe in this tournament. That's awesome. But I'm taking a look here at Crooked Paws. They had a Blightstormer. Now they're dealing with the Troll. They're trying to push the cart up to the finale.
Oh, yeah, they're in the event. Interesting.
Oh, so much juicy damage on that Troll. Good night.
Yeah, on Legend, those trolls can be brought down fairly quickly.
Oh, one hit point and a stray bullet takes out that Shade.
Nope, looks like they're having trouble.
Just look at the monks. Look at the density. Oh. Curse saved him, I think.
At 12 health, even though he's got ult up. And
He used
the
it.
Conk Pot to be able to chain that ult. At 12 health, he could be brought down through it.
It's possible. I think if he's just smart enough, don't get silly.
He's just holding block, which with ult obviously is not going to get broken.
Yeah. Not with that group in front of him. If a storm was there to shove him, it'd be different.
Yeah, got literally the entire set of bombs trying to attack him that are used ult twice in a row.
I mean, that's just it. Like, Weaves have taught me that...
I think this team will try to move up, at least with those two people. The Iron Breaker is distracting them over there, and then the other two will probably try to move up to get the revive off. Since the Shade has respawned up. And maybe they'll clear. They can only spend so much time clearing, since no way they can keep going. Oh, they're still moving cart even.
Okay, got one. There's a gutter in there somewhere. Yeah?
No more trolls in the way, so I guess they are free to do that.
They're gonna go for the res, it seems.
Here and
yeah.
Yeah, looks like they'll be fine. It's like this last troll doesn't have that much going on alongside it, so it should be no problem for this team to deal with it now that they've made it this far.
We'll see what happens when they ring that bell. Here it goes. No potions. They had to use that concentration on the dwarf. I'm pretty sure they were saving it. But
yeah, that's if there was any point to use it, it was then. Really, this last troll is very easy to kill a sub boss on its own, even though there's a few Chaos Boys trying to disrupt it.
I took care of one of the Chaos Warriors, some of the Maulers. Splitting the DPS up a little bit, take care of the trash, kill the boss later. That's smart.
You can eventually just control by the bridge itself, right? When the bridge collapses.
Wow.
They did.
Troll is dead. They just gotta wait for the gate to open up, and they're out of there.
For them on hunger.
That was nice.
Moving on to the World Combat. Are these the second team to do so? Is there anyone else besides Team We're Never Gonna Make It that's on?
No, I think that's our second team on WordCamp. Yeah. Smart. No, it was clever. The witch picked up the troll, led him up to the edge, turned him around.
We're never gonna make it. Iron Breaker sacrifice at the end there. The team We're Never Gonna Make It is really blasting through this. They're already
dude, look.
The battering ram.
So the battering ram, what? I can't speak. The battering ram is going to be interesting because you've got bigger waves throughout the entire engagement, and you're going to have more guards when this gate is open.
Unless you've got Onslaught Plus on, which I don't believe this team does. The battering ram is actually still one of the easier parts of Onslaught itself. It's like I did not tune this event that high. The harder part is mostly after the gate itself.
Spectissa, Samurai Jen, thank you guys for coming in. This is the Vermintide 2 DeathWish Onslaught tournament. What you're looking at here is like the game is turned up to 11. You have bigger hordes. You have bigger patrols. That's just like groups of heavy armored units. Everything is bigger, badder, meaner in every sense of the word.
Are you gonna hit their first slight problem here? Have to multiple
that was a little weird. But Saltspire picked back up. Our wizard down.
Back up, but
they got him.
Grail Knight is gotta get the heal off. I think they'll be fine.
He's got a shield. He can find the space.
Problem, though.
He's got a bunch of maulers on him, but just keep pulling that shield out. Find your space. Get the distance. Everybody get back up on your feet. Get your bearing and start taking them out. Because as soon as they hit this gate, something crazy is going to happen. Mugdulu, welcome.
Nice recovery, but this was almost bad for them.
Alright, we just use all of our healing.
I'm gonna use it.
Let's find this. A bit healing coming up.
Yeah, we're
Esther, don't think I don't see you. I see you. Welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Third one coming. 3, 2, 1.
Well, all of the Cat 1 teams are currently
from behind.
at some place in the Hunger in the Dark.
There's 2 medical supplies over here.
Gotta take out those. Man, just nothing gets me just more clenched when I hear a Packmaster just coming in through just a wall of meat. Like you can't focus him. He needs to be like that split-second kill to save yourself and your team.
That or whoever is getting targeted can actually try to dodge, but it's sometimes hard to see when you have to do so. Depending on terrain, can be hard to do at all.
I messed up a lot there. I've messed up a lot this game, but luckily we can afford to in this map.
We'll get to see just how quickly this speedrunning team executes the boss in a minute or
And
so.
we'll see. So before they get there, I have every confidence that they'll make it there. Let's take a quick peek at what the other teams are. We'll come back and look at this. Hunger in the Dark, we're still moving some barrels here. For Team Poggers, we're going to be moving the barrels, saving some of our friends. We've got Team
My stream seemed to have an
Fromage is going to be also just kind of making their way through and taking a look at the Kata teams. The barrel event. Ooh, party knife. Maybe okay, there's a save on party knife.
Just one person going down to random damage.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's take a look here. At never gonna make it. We'll keep it in a multi like this. Once they get up to the event, then we'll go full screen.
Yep.
So this is gonna be.
They're just moving through the after the gate here is just those repeating waves that have a number of Chaos Warriors, which the team comp that they have is pretty well set on dealing with small groups of Chaos Warriors with a Grail Knight. Just doing exactly this.
Snack in the dark. Midnight fridge visit. Ooh, okay. This is where it gets tricky. Fromage is going to be pulling the... Oh, no, they're already in the darkened area. Oh, no, what happened here? For Nuggets. Okay, there we go. I saw it go all black for a second. I got scared for them.
Yeah, it did. I probably just alt-tabbed for some reason.
So they're going to make their way, but I want to take a look here at Fromage real quick because they are in the darkened area during the cart. And it can get hairy at this point. Sometimes there's that Blightstormer that shows up in the far back. Sometimes there's that Troll. Sometimes it's all of it together with a Horde. Sometimes there's... I don't know if you can get patrols at this particular spot. Can you?
Which spot again?
In the cart where you're moving it up the ramp to...
No, I don't think there is a patrol ever in that.
Yeah, I don't
only
think so.
boss.
I know you can get a lot of armor, but I don't think it's patrol.
Yeah, that is interesting now you say it. Like, it is a boss trigger, but never a patrol trigger.
You're not drinking anything.
Are we listening? Someone fix that. We need a patrol in this spot. We need a Beastman patrol, please. For no reason.
Beastman patrol is the weakest tree, though.
In the dark with just like some banner bearers slapping it down. And Beastigors charging at you through the darkness.
The one thing that can make a Beastman patrol slightly annoying is if the archers aren't dealt with, right? Because there's a bunch of archers at the back of them. Which that's usually in a giant open area is where a Beastman patrol can be a bit more problem, not in an enclosed one like Hunger. In an enclosed one like Hunger, it's very obviously the Chaos Patrol that'll do you in.
Are you sure?
Wait, I completely missed the boss fight here. It's already dead. He's just gonna
What?
execute it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see. I was looking right. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's just running
Look at
past,
that.
they're
That's
gone.
that's quick.
Boss, what boss?
What is the DPS?
I knew as soon as I said that, you were just
He
telling
probably just got deleted by the Grail Knight, I'm assuming. It's, I mean, there wasn't much of a question whether or not they would manage to do it, really. With a Grail Knight in the group.
Man.
That's why a Grail Knight is chosen. It's just that much damage.
Just killed him
And on
faster than
Legend,
Scarrick.
overpower this poor boss.
You're talking about, what is that? Just about 1,500 rats total on that, or not rats, just 1,500 chaos in that particular map. But that's a completion. That's a completion for the 3 maps.
You've got a 4th map. They've got to go through Engines of War now.
Oh, that's right. Engines. There were some changes to engines as well, right? Look at this real quick. Just as he's standing still. Oh, stand still again. I want to see the texture. Just, it really looks fun.
Yeah, okay.
Stand still.
Yeah, that stream in particular that has this like some cell shading
Yeah.
to it, which is kind of weird to see on Vermintide.
That's cool. I bet you it makes it like playing with it like that for a while. I bet you it makes it easier to really make out certain enemies. And it looks like there's outlines for almost everything. So I bet you it makes it easier for visibility too. All right, where we
I
at
don't
with
think it really
the?
looks like that for him if it's just kind of something that happens with the stream.
Uh-oh, Baron's a wipe on Hunger. I think that's going to be going into their second
Is that their
attempt.
first wipe on Hunger? Like they've had 3 wipes on Screaming Bell.
I think this could be their second. They're going into their second attempt.
Potentially a disconnect as well, since they've got a bot and Gorexon
Yeah.
on their score screen here. Having all sorts of issues.
A lot of road bumps. A lot of road bumps for Baron. But we've got some reses here. Combine was doing another one of those true solos. He was able
Combine seems to be
to.
enjoying soloing this event.
But yeah, this. Oh, I have somebody else's sound up. But this is the finale. So let me take a look here at the finale here in Hunger in the
Since
Dark.
they might have to deal with the trolls here, they just have to stabilize here as
Artie, thank you for coming in.
Captain survived.
And again, guys, I said this earlier, but if you're new coming to the stream and checking it out and you're trying to do follows or any of the sound effects, I disabled all sound effects on my stream because I really just want to focus completely on the tournament. So thank you
They
for the
still have
support.
trolls. 1 troll, I think. And quite a bit of a chaos wave here. But the whole team has been revived. They still have this Ranger veteran going. But considering how many times the Combine was through soloing, his survivability is in question.
I can try and keep troll out if someone gives it to me.
But he does. He has a Grudge Raker, and on this chaos, it's probably a perfect place to be using it.
So many berserkers. Look at this. 6, 7, 8.
Is that
So many berserkers. And they're still moving up the barrel.
Oh man, this troll's right here. Holy shit.
Yeah, they still got a troll to deal with.
He's going to be getting his help.
moving up the top is probably not their priority right now, I'd say,
Everyone
especially
should
not with
just
Shade of
support
all
Combine, I can
people.
hold troll.
The Shade should probably be. Like, I think at this point, the Shade is just trying to live, right?
I have
Because with the amount of true soloing that's been going on,
Yeah, I can see.
he's
I think it's probably
admittedly
above
knowing that if he dies, chances are it's run over.
Down. Nope, just
But
barely.
We're clear on wagon.
Okay, they're going to be moving up. I hear a couple of leeches giggling their way in.
they might actually go for not killing the troll at this point if they manage to move the cart all the way up, since, you know, once you've opened the thing, you can just move through bridge and have anyone in the team that's not there die so that it collapses.
Is that something? Oh, I can see what you're saying, but is that a risk reward thing? Like, what if the troll decides to just walk past the bridge?
Anything that's on the bridge as it collapses dies.
Stormy,
instantly,
welcome.
even trolls.
That's fine, that's fine,
And
that's fine.
once the bridge is
Rein
collapsed,
and
you can
go,
just
rein
run
and
to
go.
the exit.
Yep, there it goes. They just said it.
Okay.
What?
Oh, triple kill with the Mauler overhead.
They die fast enough.
Fuck.
Ooh,
And he got vomited on. Buddy's invis. It's about to run out. You better shove push. You better shove push and make it. Go.
I got puked on.
It's gonna be a true solo finish here.
Oh yeah.
And
Triple kill with the Mauler overhead.
Yeah, once the bridge collapses, the mobs are able to path all the way to you again, but they have to take an alternate path, which takes them a while to get there. So you'll obviously
make
be
it.
out there before they make it to you. So
What a
not
shot!
A disabler here. Fire.
And his ult and the career ability was up. He would have been able to walk out of there scot-free. That's a completion, a crazy completion for Combine.
Combine's enjoying Crusoe in this event for his team.
That's hilarious. Wow. Maybe that was all planned. They were like, you know what? If we down all of us, we'll keep the enemies here long enough that you can go across the bridge. Baron's gonna be starting. They had a disconnect, so they got to reconnect, and then they're doing Hunger in the Dark. I assume that this is take 2 Hunger in the Dark for Baron's team. I keep saying Baron, but the team name
We can go take a look at Solanum here.
is
who is
Rats
scouting
of the
on
Night.
event.
Oh, are they? Okay, let's go take a look.
Yes. From the other Grail Knight point of view, who's got the crazy aggressive setup with the Executioner and
Here we go.
Mason Sword. This looks like they're just gonna take out this first wave from the entrance here. This group, and the Troll's gonna come in, who's already slightly phased. So yeah, that's a phase with that Troll. Fraction of a second. With a bomb and truck to avoid vomit being spilled
was
on
that?
them, and it's down.
Looked like that. Yeah, that was on
That was a
purpose.
pretty
Throw it
good
over his
execution.
shoulder.
Yeah, that was a pretty good bomb.
Smart. I wouldn't have done that. I would be like, get the troll, but no, they're taking care of it.
Giant first wave is getting obliterated, and they'll probably be moving on with this mostly clear field for this next troll.
It's smart but risky to take it all through that one tunnel right there. Smart
Yeah,
but risky.
They've got Beam, Battle Wizard, the Grail Knight, a Shade, and then Witch Hunter Captain, which is a great team to obliterate the troll, really. Although they're not gonna quite manage to phase it in one go here, so they're gonna have to down it a second time.
They clearly have the DPS for it. They're just gonna tack on an extra 10 seconds here, and they should be okay.
Eco, that's the phase.
They're gonna get ready for a bunch of monks.
And you're just shooing through everything and this troll at the same time.
Okay, troll down. The problem with killing a troll right there is that the corpse just body blocks a lot of your attacks.
Yeah, the amount of thing that's going on, and also look, if you so it already despawned. It only takes a few seconds. It's a very great hold.
I don't know the number of times I'm trying to strike through a dead corpse of an ogre with like a, I don't know, hook rat, just like, hey, my friend saved me.
Yeah. This is one of the things that happens on Legend, right? Like, they're obviously just severely overpowering this entire wave without being forced back. Like, they're taking its face on and they have the damage to just float through it. Like,
you've got the shotgun from the beam staff. You've got
it's something that gets like significantly harder to do on the higher difficulties, right? So like the Cat 1 teams might not be able to use the strategy quite as well without having very perfect execution of the DPS, and even then on Cat 3 it's almost unrealistic. Like, you'll get trapped in that small room and then overpowered by the mobs that have
red screen 100%. And yeah, boss corpses, and I think Packmaster corpses even block attacks.
Yes, anything that's a monster will block attacks on with their corpses only. Just something that's been a thing since V1.
Okay, so here comes the bell ring. I think we're gonna go for. I think they're gonna go for a kill rather than just walking past it. Looks like they're setting up for a kill as best they can. And that gutter is dead.
They've obviously got the entire comp for it, so might as well just execute it for the comedy points, right? Not even making it past the bridge, just getting.
He's not even out of his den. No triple kill here. Here we go. I'm gonna have to start using this dual weapon build for the Grail
Yeah.
Knight.
Yeah, I would usually run like I was running the Mason Sword myself, but I would usually run it with a shield.
On
And
a Cleans qui
yeah,
venait
I
derrière,
found
donc
that like
c'est bon.
the main issue with it is obviously like, the armor damage is
Putain, enculé.
questionable with Mason Sword only.
Allez, GG. Ça c'est fait.
And while sacrificing the shield has some downsides, since you become slightly vulnerable to gunners and warp fires with having no range, the damage you can do with the Executioner Sword comboing with the Mason Sword saves T is probably worth.
Vespri, yeah, it is Grimmelik. And hail to you. Welcome, champion. Welcome to all you champions. Thank you for coming in and tuning in and watching this series.
Il nous reste un peu moins de... Ouais.
So they're going to be walking out. Looking good on Hunger in the Dark. Not too bad.
And I'll be going on next map.
Let's take a look at
Those
the
last moments disablers trying to
Kata
disrupt
teams
the-
real quick. Looks like... Is that a bridge break? Yep.
Yep, looks like we've
For
got
Johnny,
an
yeah.
escape without killing the trolls from Team Crab.
Yep. They're going to be
gonna make
walking
it
out
out.
too.
Johnny, I'm sorry.
Hunger in the Dark seems to be a little more successful for the teams
Yeah.
as far as what we've seen so far.
Yeah, Team Crab, who's got 2 men's down, but still making it out.
Yeah, they've got a dwarf
Better than
in.
the true solo.
He's in the Bridge of Shadows. He's good to go.
Nice.
That was a little scary, but
Yeah.
that is on Jarsa.
I heard him chatter, and then right.
There we go. There it is. Now we can see the victory screen. Congratulations on your victory. Moving on to War Camp.
Yep, so many...
3 or 4 bolts at
What's the
him,
status
like,
here, right? We've
weren't
got
expecting him to die and-
Team We're Never Gonna Make It, who's obviously the first team on the... First and only
Engines.
team on Engines of War. Got Solanum, who's I think is moving on towards War Camp now.
I think
Is
that's
it,
War Camp
or-
now, yeah. We'll see. They'll have a loading screen. I'm fairly certain, though, that it's War Camp.
You know, still staring at their black screen right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit of loading there. And then we have Team Crooked Paw is going to be... Oh, not going to be. I guess they are a little bit into War Camp here. Ooh,
Yeah.
look at that. That was just a regular rot blood hitting. It is a shade, but a rot blood just punching you in the side of the head. So much damage taken.
Can take a look at the team We're Never Gonna Make It, who's making it, who's going at the
They're
first
gonna
event
make it.
Engines, which is one of the interesting
I'm aware.
events.
Oh,
It's
yeah, this is
rather
it.
difficult.
Doom Wheels.
Nothing in there. No, through the tunnel.
It's an interesting fact about that event.
really like this tunnel, but I think
On
it's
normal
better.
gameplay, right, not Onslaught, in the official RAM, when you do that event, the normal pacing of the game, right, the normal specials and hordes and stuff, is actually still active after you enter the event, regardless of there being additional spawns from the event itself, which is the only event in the game that does that, right? Every other event in the game will disable normal pacing as it starts to have its own spawns. But not Engines of War. Not that first event. It only disables the normal pacing of the game once you put one barrel in one of the Doom Wheels, which is why you might want if there's anything you want to do to be able to stabilize your team after having some problems in that event, put one of the barrels
I
in,
got one. I got
which
one.
will stop everything except the slave rats and the one plague monk that comes in now and then. That's on normal gameplay though, right? On Onslaught, at first I tried to on Onslaught I tried to never remove anything from an event compared to the base game, but after putting so many of its own things into Onslaught,
That's okay.
having the
Get
normal
me up,
spawns
remember?
just of Onslaught that's well on top of that just did not fit with the event at all, so I ended up removing that. So that's not a thing that happens anymore on Onslaught. Onslaught has just got its own wave set that is repeating, and it's got the slight extra wave set whenever you put one of the barrels in, which is also a thing in normal gameplay. Although there's obviously more stuff that is thrown in on Onslaught, obviously.
I just want to note that it's interesting to see that like people are changing up their talent visibly. Maybe he didn't change his weapon build, right? But his talent build, there's not really necessarily like a boss threat necessarily in this map. So what did the Grail Knight do? Switched for the horizontal strike. Oh, that got a runner. He switched for the horizontal strike.
Assassin. Frag.
Ooh, that's
Wow, back-to-back
Monk
assassin.
Assassin still gonna be alive though. I think they're waiting for one respawn here, which is one thing of this event, right? You respawn inside of it, so you can get chain revives, which is the one saving grace of this.
Oh, it's so good. Kimmer, this isn't just a regular stream. This is the DeathWish Onslaught tournament.
Clockwise.
This is the DeathWish Onslaught tournament. It's going on today and tomorrow.
Right, we don't need to do full circle.
And this we're covering the Legend and Cat of 1 teams today, and tomorrow the same time frame we're going to be covering Cat of 3. So looking forward to that.
Going out.
It's not gonna be safe for us.
Dang it.
And time frame we're looking at
Specials are right in
9 to 1 MST. I'm sorry, 10 to 1 MST. I thought it was 9 this morning, but time zones because of Arizona.
That's the thing with this event, right? It's the whole thing with this event. It's got like repeating waves that are.
Nearest, thank you for the 38 months. I really appreciate that.
Time to move through them and actually put the barrels in.
No, it's gonna be this one last anyway.
They've got a bit of a breather here since they've got quite a bit of damage going on, so they'll be able to get some progress potentially. I think they've sent their handmaiden one way, and then they have the rest of the team doing another barrels.
Unless she blew it
Since the
Blah, blah,
respawn
welcome.
event, the handmaiden being on her own isn't that much of a problem, since if she dies, she'll just respawn with where the rest of the team is at, which is I think exactly what's gonna happen since the handmaiden got disabled. But the handmaiden did get the barrel in, so that's
She should respawn underneath this bridge for them though, so it's really not too big of a.
The only respawn point. So like having put the barrel in, like she's done her job basically. It doesn't matter that she died.
Frank, I'm dying of gas. I need
Help, gonna behind. Okay.
You can hear the stress on them. Help! I need help. Get me up over
I
here.
got split off by the gas.
But it's all right. They've got a bunch of shields coming in. There's the horizontal strike. They just need to be able to hold their ground, which they can. They've got a Witch Hunter captain. The elf is getting back up.
Yeah, there's an assassin to the
They
left
have two healing. They'll be okay.
Right.
Yep, they're doing pretty well right now.
Elf, don't run off yet. I'll tell you when to go.
I think the biggest threat right now is this gas. They don't even need to use this ramp. They can go to the left and go up the ramp on the left. They don't, or they can take out the rat over there.
They still have to put this barrel in this section that they're in right now. That the barrel that is right behind them isn't in, I think.
Is there a?
I don't know why they're leaving.
Yeah,
maybe they're keeping it for last actually, so they can have more control. Like have their entire team together when the boss comes. So
yeah, and if you know that.
We haven't. We'll tell you when we are.
Yeah. Okay. See, they're unveiling their plan as it happens. Nice save on that gutter. That gutter pounce, saving the wizard.
Rattling somewhere. I can't see it. Oh, it's below us. I got the rattling. I'm dying. Would you?
Oh, they're gonna hit me in the last second.
Well, come down.
Someone
I'm
went
coming to you.
down.
We're going clockwise.
Not the handmaiden though.
No, it's the Witch Hunter captain.
Did you get the barrel in? Nice, good job.
Okay.
right,
Okay.
we're
Barrel
about to
in.
get the barrel in, so we get some
Yeah.
Look, just imagine this.
They're forced backwards by this wall of plague monks. The wizard just using ults, trying to burn them. It's working out.
Oh, rattling. Okay, good. That was a big problem right there. Took care of it very quickly.
Okay, yep.
They've got their res.
I'm gonna go put the barrel
Respawns
in.
there, which I believe they'll be able to get it. So yeah, they're going for the last barrel.
Whoa, it's
together.
Two storms.
Frag them.
I always forget about there's like that particular doom wheel is guarded by storms, and I always forget about them.
Yeah, all of them, all three of them have each 3 storm vermins that are always there. Like they're static spawns in both normal gameplay and onslaught. So yeah.
We just want to survive for now.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of multi. We've been sitting on this stream for a little bit. Who else we got going on?
Yeah, that's the status of the other teams.
Gunners on me.
So Crooked Paws has just finished the battering ram moving through the camp itself.
Okay, we're gonna come back and take a look at that fight because we absolutely missed the fight in the previous stream.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got Johnny. We've got a multi stream. That's awesome.
We'll Yeah,
Combine?
beginning of walk camp.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, the teams. We've got I don't know what's happening with Team Crab since they've literally got your stream pulled up.
That's awesome. There's a
Which does
thumbs
bit
up. That's so cool. A stream and a stream and a
Did
stream.
bit of,
Streamception.
stream loop at the top left.
So they're gonna be making
That's
our way.
great. Which
I want to watch this real quick. Party knife. We've got.
One barrel, 5.
Party knife. We got them. They just opened up the gates after they put the barrels into the cart here in Hunger in the dark.
Give him his healing potion quick.
yeah, let's
Threw a firebomb down that shaft.
Gather up. Drink.
Party Knife just got this. This looks like someone's running heal share on Party Knife's team since they just pulled that off and cleared 2.
I'm gonna assume the
wounds at
Iron
once.
Breaker. He's the meatiest of them that can actually get away with that.
I think it was the bounty hunter actually that did it.
So good.
Next up patrol again.
It was doing really well for him, Olden. I mean, the horizontal slash.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
taking
there was
out.
some
Ooh.
It seems like they
thing
took the-
for any group of elites that's not
Yeah.
Chaos Warriors, right? If it's not a boss and it's not a bunch of Chaos Warriors, the horizontal strike is usually better, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it's also the situation. Obviously, the double poke when you're like, there's a boss that I'm gonna have to deal with. That's insane damage.
Poke is really good at dealing with bosses and dealing with groups of Chaos Warriors, right?
Yeah.
But anything else, both like the overhead and the poke are kind of overkill for singular
Everything
targets.
else, yeah.
Yeah, you think that Chaos Warrior or boss. So the horizontal slash is better at dealing with large groups of smaller things.
Watch out for the patrol.
Okay, well, they're looking all right. Kruber a little low on health there, but you know, Grail Knight knows how to take a beating. Ooh, okay. Went up. I can't stand fighting on ladders. The second you get close to the ladder, you're like, oh, I'm gonna dodge. And you start climbing.
They're in the
Ooh.
arena. Let's not miss the execution.
Okay. Okay, let's take a look.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's take a look. There goes the bomb. There goes the strength potion. Shade going in for her hits. About 25% done. More like 30.
Even with the additional wave at the beginning, that stops you from being able to burst and without anything in the way.
It gives them some survivability, but they're still pushing so much pressure. Look, he's like at 20%.
Yeah, this just takes no time at all. Even the Steam
Steam
comp is like a zone light.
Oh, what a
But the
well-placed block, but still gonna get hit. Iron Breaker coming in with the save.
There.
Oh, the dash away. Come on, just one more hit. Oh, that Berserker almost had it. There he goes. Boss down, cleaning it up. Berserkers, Frothers, all in their face, but still gonna. Oh, almost healed right in their face. But that's gonna be the fight.
Yep. It only takes a few seconds. Just Budvar and both Budvar and the Skaven one. What was his name again? Scarrick, I think.
Scarrick. Yeah.
Both of them kind of have held against today's kind of meta of characters, I guess. So many things that can do boss damage at once in a group.
I just want to sit here. I just want to sit here and be able to see that victory on Crooked Paws. No, there was another crash on Team Crab. Oh, that's no good.
It's crashes. That's why they're
Yeah, I
watching
mean,
stream basically.
I guess that's what's gonna happen, right? Like that's just, it's the modded room. You can't 100% say the stability is there, right?
Were they trying to run Onslaught Plus?
I don't know. That's where we're watching cast. Okay, Johnny, I got you. Okay. All right. It is what it is. You know, take that time though. Rest up your wrists, I guess. Rest up those fingers, the eyes. For me, when I play DeathWish Onslaught, I forget to blink. Forget to blink, and my eyes get so dried out.
we've got another interesting situation on Baron's team. Everybody's wounded and at like 1
Oh
HP.
no, Baron. Well, they've got one death already.
One went down. One went down. The Foot Knight healed. So they're 3 alive. And where are they? It's kind of just dark. What's the dark section, I suppose? The wounded filter.
It's really interesting to see just the level of defense comparison, DPS comparison. Other teams you have like the Grail Knight, whereas here we get to see that Foot Knight. Even the weapon choice for your Ironbreaker, we've seen the dual hammers, and here we're seeing an axe and shield.
It's kind of the thing. Like, DPS is nearly everything in this game. The moment you're not like dying to anything else, right? DPS is the one thing that's going to bring you victory.
Now, I absolutely love the axe and shield because of the speed compared to hammer and shield. But I think in this particular mod, this game setting, I would go for the hammer and shield. Even though it feels slower, you're smacking more things at once, you're controlling more things at once. That's the reason
why Universe Breaker was running dual hammers, right? It's you just don't you bring good control on all the shield weapons, but your DPS is questionable. And if the rest of your team isn't throwing a lot of damage around, it's just you're not going to be carrying your team in any way, shape, or form if you can't do damage. Puts a bit more pressure on them.
Ooh. Oh, come on. He's bullying. Oh, I still got him. Too bad.
So we'll be 2 alive. It's not over yet, since I think there was the shade is right up top there, so it's survivable.
Foot Knight taken care of.
Go down.
Oh no, and the wizard too. Right as soon as the res happened, they get killed. No. This has been a bumpy road for their team. It's been a really bumpy road.
It doesn't feel alright. It doesn't feel alright, I agree, but it is.
Feels rather the team we're never gonna make it is already in the last event of Engines of War, blazing through.
This will be interesting to see.
I think they've not started yet.
No, not yet.
Have they?
I think they're just kind of clearing the area out, maybe trying to find that stray potion, maybe.
Yeah, they're just
it does look like they've been dealing with a combo of Beastmen and Beastmen. Yeah, Beastmen and heavy armor from the Chaos Warriors.
Yeah, of course.
You know, honestly, Nearest, that's probably something I could have done because I'm not playing in-game with this stream. I could have probably set the resolution to 1080. I am at 6K bitrate, but the graininess is coming from me watching other streams on Twitch. So that's out of my control, but you are right. I should have changed the resolution. That's something to think about in the next stream, the next series.
I'm belling.
Yeah, remember we don't retreat to the corner.
So they'll be starting this event. See anything? Try not to miss anything on the other teams before focusing on this.
Yeah, just before that wave hits. Let's see where everybody is. Looks like Johnny and Team Crab is going to be going into their
camp. Going to be hitting the boss fairly soon.
Party Knife is going to be restarting that map. We're going to be leading into our finale here on Combine's team pretty soon.
Yeah, both Team Crab and Party Knife are at the start of War Camp.
Good luck to them. Let's take a look.
Taking a short break in the keep, and yeah, Crook's boss starting engines.
So as soon as we take a look here, we can kind of rotate here to engines. I'm sorry, to Crooked Plows. We're gonna take a look at Nuggets team real quick though, with this finale here on Engines of War.
Yeah, they're going, they decided to defend on the.
They got a Handmaiden shield.
Spot.
They've got.
It's like right in a tiny corner, which.
It's scary because if you get shoved by a storm.
Mess up your team. Yeah,
oh no!
Mess up your team comp. Yeah, that's what's happening. I really question their decision here because. Yeah, someone can get off. I guess they can shove off the mob.
Sienna
just as much
is
as they can
dead.
get off, but yeah, that's the Sienna gone. And yeah, managed to get the bomb off, which is gonna.
Soulspire up.
Time. I think they're abandoning this position.
Yeah, they have
that
to.
Was not a good idea for them.
Perfect time to do that too, because that Gaslight was about to just smoke them out.
Two down. So let's. The respawns do happen in the event, so it's not over yet.
Oh no! A Blightstormer right in your face. Hit me, or Grail Knight. Hit me.
Yeah, just come over here into the water. The Grail Knight is probably going to be doing a bit of a loop around here.
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
The Handmaiden, this is Handmaiden as well as the teammate, right? Which is probably going to be the one to pull off those revives.
Now, if
while
they
the
play
Grail
super
Knight
smart here, they
is
could go into the
running around.
buildings. They can lead them up top. They can jump off the sides. Just don't go in the basement.
Yeah, technically, they don't even have to clear anything, right? They can just keep running around until the boat shows up and then leave. Ooh, that's Specmaster.
He
Did not
didn't
grab
kill
him,
it.
but he also did not die.
I'm going for the revive. Just go, 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 go.
There's gas.
Here he comes. There's that horizontal
Yeah.
sweep. Just buying him some time.
I
The
don't
boat,
think
the
it
boat
killed
is
it.
there.
I don't think it killed it.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Grail Knight
Yeah,
making
the
it to the
boat
Bridge
is
of
there.
Shadows. Same with the Wizard.
You.
3 of them make
Yeah,
it.
they tried. They
First
tried
try
a
every
strategy
time.
there, which was not a good one.
Stream is going.
But they managed to escape before they got fully
That
punished for it.
skin of their teeth. Wow, way to go on Engines of War, a completion. You're
Yeah,
looking
that's gonna
at
be our first to finish the event here. The full completion, no wipes, right?
yeah,
So
full
it is on tier
completion,
1.
no wipe.
22,
That's
21.
insane.
It
Well
is on
done.
tier 1 with no onslaught plus, just base onslaught legend.
Friendly fire. Grail
With
Knight.
clean
5.
sweep, So
That means we get 10 points for
they
the
know what
first
they can
one,
take on.
11 for the second one,
That is
4
really
for the
something
third
else.
one,
Congratulations to their team.
the map overall,
Congratulations to
Okay.
I want to make sure I'm saying it right. We're never gonna make it. They indeed made it. Congratulations to you guys.
Against all odds.
They did. I'm gonna let it keep playing just to see what they're gonna do. But that is it for them. And then there
Let's
was
see
a
if,
finale that we were gonna watch, but I think they cleared it already.
Looks like Combine cleared the wall camp boss as well, so they're
Oh,
making,
okay.
They're going to the exit here. We'll have a victory screen in a sec.
Oh, you guys can die.
Nah, close enough.
And the other
That was
3
fast.
Keta teams that are
That was
just
a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be.
different places in the
24.
wall camp,
Ooh, that's fucking butter.
mostly towards the beginning of the map.
There's your victory. Congratulations.
Started
Moving on to
10,
engines.
right? Or 2 hours ago.
We started at 12.
Didn't even let his teammates die. Nice.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, that's a lot of time.
I think the biggest OMG
Focus
moment,
on it.
the biggest OMG moment we've seen so far is just that triple kill from the Mauler overhead.
Yeah. Hunger and Dog.
It's okay, we have it.
Final.
Yeah, right in front of, like right at the altar too.
Legend tier, who's just snuck past the troll.
Okay, now.
It's true.
Maybe it's Combine RPing as a team player.
I'm just making sure.
Okay, we'll take a look at where we got the rest of these teams. So are there so Engines of War, they're making it up to this bridge after their initial drop down, right? Are there any other events that we can keep our eyes peeled for, or we just gotta wait for the Engines of War, the what are they called? The Doom Wheels themselves.
I mean, Engine's got the Doom Wheels and it's got its own event, right? That's about it.
Yeah, okay, so we'll just kind of keep tabs on them. On Crooked Paws, we'll see. Oh, look at that Kruber. Oh, man.
I saw them playing the Grail Knight
Yeah.
cinematic.
Yes, Combine. You know we love you.
Looks like Team Crab may have had a wipe here.
That or another disconnect. They've been having some issues. A little bumpy road for them, too. So, like, crashes and disconnects and stuff, that doesn't count towards your attempt negatively, right? Like, if it's just a disconnect there.
No, but it can kind of mess you up still because you're still bound by the time limit, which you
Right.
can kind of go past slightly if you get like a full crash that's like ruins an entire run, right? You can get back that time, but it can still you still have to redo maps and stuff. And
Okay, we see where they are. This is getting kind of hairy right down here for Baron. Look at this.
Yeah, Baron's team. I was gonna say it's.
Ooh, gutter. Oh no.
Oh, that's everybody down. Damn.
That was tough. It looked like there was a patrol. Yeah, that was a mixed patrol. That was a bunch of gas in there. I think I saw a Blightstormer as well and a gutter runner picking people off. So that's tough.
Skaven in there and everything.
Well, if Fuzzy's running Grail Knight, then yeah. That's I don't know if Fuzzy's. I don't hear Fuzzy. Yeah, he's running Grail.
So that's gonna be our Kata teams. Checking out where they're gonna go. We still got victory laps over here on Nugget.
Okay, yep, you can host.
Let's take a look here. Oh, I gotta cut the audio. Gotta cut the audio for Baron, and then we'll take a look at Crooked Paws here. It looks like they're just starting Engines of War. There were, there was an EU team that played earlier. You have Korean team, Republic of Korea is the name of the team. They're playing on a different time slot as well, to my understanding. Just getting it completed before the event is what I'm thinking. Just expecting them to be up on the other side of the, of the world to be playing at this time frame just is unrealistic. Yeah, Korea fighting, man.
Не пометил. Отвали. Ушел.
It's just so very different watching this versus regular gameplay when you're like, okay, there's a couple of regular rats there. Let me just left click through them for real quick and then I'll take out the storm. Here, it's shove this rat. Get these little rats out of the way. Take out this storm right now. Oh, there's a special. That special needs to die. You know, like, it's just knowing what that threat is. To me, it just can't.
It's kind of a thing that I'm slightly missing from the last time, even though last time was kind of hectic with the sheer amount of teams we were trying to cover at once, is we can't get to compare like the difference between Legend and Cata 3 on that there was. So that's one thing that I noticed the last time, right? You had tier 1 teams.
Flower, thank you for that.
Teams, at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, a bunch of gifted subs here coming in.
Yeah, 10 gifted subs from Hello Flower, another amazing member of the community of Vermintide. Thank you for that. We appreciate it so much. That's awesome of you. Thank you.
It's like the difference between tier 1 and tier 3, as I was saying, it was night and day, right? You could see some severe playstyle differences between those Legend teams that played like not exactly in the same way as you would just a normal pub game, but the Legend teams just had like, people doing more of their thing,
Hail
like,
to you.
doing their thing each and just living on their own way. And the tier 3 teams that would just be like a very, very tight group comp that would not leave each other's side.
Well, yeah, I mean,
together, I think.
Especially when you even consider the weight of a career ability, right? Like, you know, Grail Knight aside, right? Like, you know, if you're gonna use the Battle Wizard career ability, it's mobility, it's stagger, it's you can use it to res somebody. Whereas sometimes you see
potential, right, is fully utilized by most of the Cata 3 teams. So you've got each of the ults that can just save someone else.
Exactly.
Mostly, it's like whenever they just keep them, like they hold those ults, and whenever someone gets grabbed, someone gets grabbed, one person is going to use the ult to stop the grab, basically, and just basically give that safety to the entire team, right? That.
Right.
So deliverers cannot ruin the group out of nowhere.
Whereas when you see like the Legend or even Cata 1, you can almost use an ult, I don't want to say frivolously, but you're like, hey, there's a bunch of dudes, I'm going to kill it real quick. So you use that career ability to get those kills real quick. Like, just clean it up, let's keep moving. Whereas, like you said, you others might sit on theirs for a little bit to be like, do I need to get that save? Do I need to prioritize using it for a different situation? You know, it's like, how is it utilized? So we're going to see here, they're entering in the barrel event. Like you said, nothing really is going to change until they get that first barrel in. We'll see where this goes.
That's what I said, like, on Onslaught, right? It's how the first barrel is slightly less significant because, you know, the the normal map spawns are disabled the moment you enter, as opposed to once mid-air. They've got to disconnect actually on the.
Oh yeah, salty.
Spire is having issues. They're probably gonna have to be playing defensively. Yes, obviously this bot is just not gonna.
The problem with the bot, see the gas right there. If they don't take care of that, the problem with bots is that they fight forward. So he will fight and walk into gas and keep walking. That's a big problem.
Well, the bot's getting the revive.
1 HP. Come on, use that med kit. Clear the wound. Get him back up.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna use a med kit on the bot.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, walking into fire. Pinched by fire and gas. That's just so much.
People like the respawns in the events. Obviously, I guess they don't care too much about wasting supplies on a bot that could very easily just die again.
That's true.
So they'll probably wait for they're probably gonna wait for a reconnect and then move on to the respawn area to be able to get it back.
These gas rats are just ruthless.
Yeah, there's quite a few gas rats in the first.
I'm sorry about that. That was the gutter runner trying to get that jump.
You move through this first gate here. Yeah, they're moving through. They're gonna get the new wave set from when you reach the barrels. So this shade is a little in trouble.
Yeah, a little dangerous area to get into.
They just took the time to remove the private tick here so that their teammate can rejoin.
Heal up on themselves. Barden's able to save himself momentarily with that curse. He will be surrounded. They got to clean it up. That gas rat still doing problem. Hook rat picking up Barden yet again. Going for the save. The Iron Breaker just being able to take punishment. No, that was
he might have had this ult up, so that's why he didn't die. Not sure.
Now we've got some monks coming
not respawning. The Soulspire is taking a while to respawn.
I think it's because someone is connecting currently to the game, so it's just a glitch. Just visual
that'd
bug.
Be pretty bad if they're suddenly playing Abduction.
Whoa. Extra bragging points. So much gas. Then you got the ratlings, and there's even these hook rats coming in. Gutters pouring in as well. Non-stop special.
The specials.
Bro.
Okay, can't be missing those shots.
Oh. This is where it counts. Save this wizard. Nice shot. There
we go. That's one shot that's not missed.
Looks like they're trying to back up a little bit.
Still not alive. I'm not sure what's going on. It's just this bot is permadead.
Come on. Like it'll help so much to get that fourth person, but it needs to spawn. Someone needs to connect. Because it went from okay, this is all right, just reconnect, to now they're slowly getting pushed to where they don't want to be right now.
Well, they're at the respawn area, right? They can still do this circle on the outer parts of it. But
we'll just get in the breathing.
Well, forever with only 3 people.
They have the breathing room right now. At first, I thought there was a bigger wave pushing them further and further. Like they wanted to be there for the res, but they didn't want to have to be on top of them rezzing with a horde.
Point, there is no res to get, so they'll have to move on whether or not they want to. Right? If
nice
their teammate
shot.
doesn't manage to reconnect, it's
Oh, actually, Incandescent says that they keep losing a player, so something's going on their end.
The player is disconnected, right? It's a Soulspire bot, but even then, regardless of the fact that it's disconnected, they're not even able to get this bot back. The bot is just staying dead. Regardless of how useless a bot is, it's still something.
Iron Breaker being downed. I hope it's not a res problem because now we're gonna see if that Iron Breaker will respawn or not. That'll be a really, really tough bug to have to overcome.
Looking at the other teams right now, Party Knife has actually got their game paused because they've also got to disconnect.
Oh man.
That's one thing they should have had at this point. Maybe they should have had an ability to pause the game so that deal with this disconnect.
If you pause the game, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't know if this necessarily matters. Like, if they pause the game, does it pause the timer as well?
No, not really, but it's probably better than, just fully dying like this.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah, that's going to be a wipe.
Disconnect, basically.
That's the wipe for crooked pause. That's kind of bites, though. It feels like that was problem after problem. Let's take a look here at the Kata
Even
teams.
disconnect aside, this bot would not respawn. I'm wondering why.
The bot didn't have the mod installed? Take a look. I see a bunch of berserkers in their face over here on Team Crab. Let's take a look what Team Crab's got going on.
What? Oh my goodness.
I love that I've seen multiple different weapon loadouts here for. I said this earlier. Different maps mean different situations, and you see different loadouts. People are taking the spear, for example, or the spear and shield, or they're taking axe and shield, or double hammers, or
It's one of the things with specific maps. So it's one of the things that people always complain about this game compared to the first one. Like the first one, you had this inventory chest at the beginning of the map. So regardless of which map it was, like if you got thrown into a map, you could just open the inventory chest that was at the beginning and just tailor your gear set to that map. Because obviously some maps want you to bring some things, other maps want other things. But that's not in BD2. It's regardless of people's complaining, it was never added back. But with this being a tournament with specific maps, right, and you know which maps you're going to get in advance, you can actually go and tailor your toolkit to be best for that map and that map alone.
And speaking of even just talent changes, like here we can see that the Grail Knight decided to go for the Strength Potion quest, rather than going for 3 quests. So because everybody here is loaded up with a Strength Potion, it's gonna be it'll help them out, especially almost throughout the entire map it'll help them out. It's not just let's sit on all these potions and wait until we're at the boss. It's they can cycle out. Okay, you use the Strength Potion first, Ironbreaker pass it off, and then you pick up that fourth potion. So they're gonna be stocked up no matter what.
Takes like 5 or 6 seconds from me. Couple guys behind you, Garza.
Oh!
Let's come over to the left side and be careful about how
We get
far
Packmaster and Leeches coming in.
You got Team Pogger's Bridge on Legend here is a 2-man standing right now.
Where are we
at the battering ram event of all things.
Ooh. Okay, let's take a look.
Interesting.
Packmaster coming in. He wants to get that kill. She's pretty high on that overcharge. Oh no, picked up.
Dodged him too late.
I think right there we were seeing.
The battering ram's not even all the way through, right? You don't think it?
He's not. He's still got the pickaxe. Oh,
that's unfortunate.
Wham! Sit down, dwarf.
I don't think the Ironbreaker in that case should have been going for that revive. Like that wizard was already dead, fully hung up. Like there's no way the Ironbreaker was gonna manage to cast both, like the cast for removing it from the hook. And
that was such a weird overhead, quick overhead that just came down. Question to Grimmer.
The Molars have 2 different, so like even 3 different overheads in a way. Like they've got this instant one that's just a split because Solarman one, right? One that they have to stand still for. You've got this this giant one that's kind of like a Chaos Warrior one, where they just like slide around with their massively bringing their head, their axe over until it strikes the floor. Then they've got this other one that's actually it's a sweep, but it does overhead damage, right? Like they'll do a sprint and then just sweep their axe at the end of that sprint. They'll do overhead damage if it hits you.
I heard the thud right there. I heard that thud that typically is what you get from the overheads. But I mean, there it was. Oh my goodness, he was thrown. We have a question for you, Grim. Have you ever thought about revisiting current Onslaught DeathWish viable maps and adjusting spawns in any way, shape, or form? Revisiting viable DeathWish Onslaught maps.
I don't know what you exactly mean by viable, but
Are there
rebalancing the event could potentially at some point. It's just I don't know. It's kind of a motivation thing as well, right? Like how much would the value would there be in balancing them all? It's like they're not in that bad of a shape right now, are they? Looks like a thing could be maybe more interesting to see what's go on if whenever the new content releases. Let's see
I
what I
mean,
can do with that, whatever the
Drakenfeld's DeathWish Onslaught, you know? Just like, just maps. I think it'd be interesting to see evolution.
I have done the Drakenfels map, right? I have added events for the new Drakenfels map. Know that.
Oh, good. Red screen. You're right.
Mostly, you've seen that clip on Nurgle the Eternal.
Dude, that was so good.
Giant circle of like the Balchemist. Like that's basically the result of that. Not quite intentional, but a laugh anyway.
Crooked Paws is going to be getting their Engines of War. Another Engine of War map here going. And we're going to take a look at the Kata maps. They're coming up to a Grim location. Well, still a little ways out, but Combine coming up to that Grim location.
For the answer, though, chances are I'm not going to be doing anything with any of the maps changes-wise, at least until I have something else to work on as well. It's like I might consider doing some changes on top whenever I actually like whenever new maps come out. I'll obviously be doing those, right? If new maps come out, I will come in and make Onslaught events for those. That's a promise. But as far as changing anything else, I might do some slight changes to some of the maps to, you know, balance everything whenever at the same time as I do some new maps. So
Onion, you must be out of your mind. Onion says petition to have Ishka do the Nurgloth map with the bug active.
I don't actually. To this day, I have no idea how that happened, and it never happened again. Right?
Love that clip.
One group, it just did that. It never did it again.
Whoever's got that clip handy, give me. Let me know, and I'll give you permits so you can post it. Mystery, welcome. Hail to you. Turn up Grimm's voice. Okay, I got you.
Am I still quiet? Because yeah, I've noticed in some of the other season, like I was like slightly quiet, honestly, compared.
I turned him up 10%. You guys let me know, and I think he pushed it a little closer to himself too. Just let us know if you guys have any audio problems. If you guys have any audio problems, whether it's the streams or if you can't hear anybody else that's in comms with me, yeah, definitely let me know so we can clean that up.
The volume of my voice can be a little variable depending on how excited I am about things, I guess.
I got your bio.
That would be.
You got 30 seconds to post it. It'll remain, though. But you guys can see what this bug is that they're talking about. It's hilarious. I just love that sound. What was that? Okay, we're gonna keep rotating.
It's pretty funny with the whole like the asking what the sound is, and then the immediate response from the game of just a million alchemists starting to pelt the group with the slime.
War camp here. They gotta fight their way up here on
We've got Party Knife, who's got two down, including a disconnect, I believe, since I'm seeing Bard and Gurikson as a name.
Let's take a look.
Maybe that's why I can't reconnect.
So
they just said it.
A Shade and a Bounty Hunter against the world.
Their audio, someone on their Discord, I just heard them say it over comm, say that's why I can't reconnect. So they're still having issues with connectivity.
Yeah. For the time being, these two players toughing it out, trying their best against this Chaos Ward. Chaos Warrior just taking one to the face.
What? Are they gonna try for it? Are they gonna do a? Because now they're on their. There's an hour and 7 minutes left of this event, of the tournament, and so you have to consider the amount of time that they're gonna have to spend on this map, the amount of time that they're gonna want to spend on the 4th map. It's gonna be one of those things where it's like, do they abandon a map? I feel like an hour is still enough to complete both, and maybe even retry one or two times.
Yeah, the one thing I'm noticing, these two players are also not respawning. So what is it with respawns? There's a problem with respawns
Yeah,
is there when players disconnect.
We're gonna have.
Both the spot and bot and the player that are dead.
That's a
are
golden
just
kappa
yet not
though.
respawned. It's been 30 seconds now.
Is that a legit golden kappa?
I mean, it's a disconnect and a non-revive.
We've been blessed. We've been blessed. This stream, this event has been blessed with a golden kappa. I hear legends, fables of how I'm grossly incandescent. That's pretty good.
And that's spotty knife going down, mostly because of this
trying to-
disconnect and lack of respawning.
Yeah, whatever that issue is, I don't know what it is, but they were having trouble with people reconnecting. They had verification of files. I don't know what's happening to them. It's them, and I think Baron has just been having like in-game bad luck, but I think Party Knife has been having a lot of just connectivity issues.
Unfortunate.
So we're gonna go here with Combine. It looks like they're gonna start the event here with the Doom Wheels.
Yep, let's focus on
Let's see
that.
real quick if Johnny can get picked.
One team that has that brought a Ranger veteran to their team comp. They're sticking to it too. Still have it.
Not respond. Yeah. Not responding and failing to connect are two issues that that we've seen so far in this tournament.
You guys got to clear.
Ooh, it's getting a little grainy here, Combine. Kill everything so we can fix it, okay? There we go. Do I have quality options? Are there better quality options here? I have 7. I have source, but I don't think it's going to change anything. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah, no, I think there's only one quality. See, until they drop down here, I'm pretty sure they're facing the normal map pacing until they drop, like right there. So
Yeah.
now they'll be facing the event waves. And it looks like they're rushing the barrels, so they'll be getting 2 waves at once, right? There's one wave for dropping down, and one wave for reaching the barrels, which are going to be combined together if they just rush the barrels like this. So that's going to be an interesting amount of mobs facing them at the same time.
Throwing the barrels, getting real good distance on it, going, stopping, trying
It
to go
looks
for
like
that.
the Shade is just going to go for a stealth run of this barrel and then probably rush the respawns to deal with the people that are going to be dying.
Ooh,
I think,
that's
I
one.
think
That's
it's gonna be
two.
some true solo action again. It's what we're going to get here with the Shade spamming stealth. Battle Wizard's holding on somewhere.
They just lost their Ranger vet.
Their Ranger and I think it's a Witch Hunter Captain. They're both down.
Yeah, it's a Witch Hunter. So they're gonna have to let them amass a little bit, clear them out a little bit, and then keep
This
stealthing
Shade's
through.
going to have to tough it out until probably another stealth to be able to move through and the revives.
There's one revive. Okay, good. So it's not an event. The last time I saw that the people weren't able to respawn was during an event. So now, same event, people are respawning. So it's,
I don't think they were in an event on the Party Knife. They were before the Doom Wheel. Not Doom Wheel, the Battering Ram. They were before the Battering Ram. The Battle Wizard finally goes down. Then revived the Grail Knight. Was not a Witch Hunter Captain, it's the Grail Knight.
oh, okay. Well, they're gonna have to revive him again. Which? Who is that?
Yeah, the Grail Knight down again. A bunch
Oh.
of gunners and warpfires here that the Shade's having to deal with.
Ranger vet.
Another potion rank, which is going to be stealth to deal with all of this.
Smart.
Casually walking through, don't mind me.
Here's the problem though. When you res someone like that, they immediately get hit.
They have to res, but they have to survive once they're res as well. It's like this Ranger just got deleted by the Storm Movement back all over his body. So now it's just Shade doing circles and hopefully not getting disabled before he can pull off another revive.
One of the troubles with this, especially with the Ranger vet, is he can go invis, but the cast animation for dropping his smoke bomb is a long time.
This Shade is running the talent of force stealth on the backstabs, right? The chaining stealth by backstabbing units, back to back. So there's this disabler going. This assassin here could be the end of this.
Ooh.
You need to get Wiz up first.
Shit ring.
Yeah, if he can actually pick up the wizard, if he can pick up take care of this gutter, pick up the wizard.
Yeah,
Wizard should be able to burst away.
Yeah, the wizard's got its ult going, right? It's been waiting
Nice.
for revive long enough to have
Another one. 2. There's a third.
Yeah, it's a lot of assassins.
You're not allowed to play. That's what this game is. There's the stealth.
Yeah, the stealth chain with the backstabs long enough to get the wizard revived, and then snipe the assassin. So we've got a wizard alive that's using double ults to generate some space and keep the amount of units under control.
Ooh. See
yeah,
right there. Perfect example.
Has to stay alive at this point, right? Because they're not going to recover. Is the shade that has to do a full round of revives again without having any progress on that wizard being alive.
That is a perfect example right there of being like, okay, I want to kill this ratling in front of me. Oh, no, gotta stop because I hear that gutter runner. You gotta stop and pick up that gutter.
Breaker, not going for the Grail Knight quite yet.
Oh, he's a ranger vet.
Oh yeah, no, ranger vet.
Eradicate, welcome to the stream. Hail to you.
Not an Iron Breaker. Ranger vet who's got his ult coming up right now. Probably gonna use it very quickly, I'm assuming. Or not.
Ooh, that was...
Yeah, Gunner interrupting this revive, but trying to do the crouch to extend the range a little bit.
Got the stealth. There's the Gunner down. Grail Knight
the
up.
went down again, but now they've got a Grail Knight. The wizard was actually managed to stay alive, which is why this is managing to recover a bit.
He was able to split them off, burn them down.
Yeah, the wizard did his job now to make this run recover, because if the wizard hasn't stayed alive and actually pulled off a bunch of kills, then they would have been overwhelmed by now.
Right, because these gutters that we hear, the pack masters that we hear, the gas, like those aren't placeholder rats. Like they're just gonna keep coming.
Yeah, they're part of the repeating waves. They keep coming. So this event has a lot of specials as well as a lot of elites. So it is very balanced around the fact that you can spam those revives over and over, and Wizard finally goes down again.
Oh man. But we have Wizard is dead, but it's okay. If they can maintain their feet at this point, if they can maintain their bearing at this point,
they have
Wizard
managed to stay all alive for a little bit though, right? They've done some recovery here. Like they're not just on panic mode, but they have to manage to keep everyone alive for a bit so that they can actually move on and get some progress on with the barrels, right? And because of how the shade is the thing holding this team together, it's kind of awkward because it's very risky for the shade to just go on its own to try and get those barrel, which gonna have to do anyway, as it turns out. But if the shade dies right now, the rest of the team is going to have to pull this revive, and it's
just a quick check here.
One dying this time.
I'm just doing a quick check on the other teams. We have Fromage is getting their completion on War Camp. So congratulations on War Camp. Moving on to Engines of War. Just dipping in, just starting the last hour of the tournament. So they have a solid, at least, I'd say 1 to 2 attempts.
Yeah, every team's going to have made it at least to War Camp, right? Like not necessarily with successful runs, but they will have made it to War Camp.
Yeah. So congratulations, Fromage, on your completion.
In your current state, chances are everyone will at least have put 1 attempt into engines by the time this event's over. I'd expect. The straight is through soloing once more in the engines.
Oh no!
But they did get a barrel in. They're the only one left.
Baron is starting. Baron is starting their engines run as well. Good luck to them. I didn't know you go that far back around. Wow.
Yeah, you're on it.
Yes, no, the shade has to do a circle of 2, waiting for the team to respawn. Lots of potions available though. Like the Grail Knight strength potions are coming in handy for sure.
He's about to get another. The good news here for Combine, I guess, is that he looks like he was able to do an ammo run. So he does have full ammo with this bow. He's got a potion. I think he's even got a bomb. I can't see his inventory.
sure where it's at on this UI.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think you just gotta know.
The Grail Knight up in time for that strength potion to be given to him.
Grail Knight up. Our wizard is up. Might
Nice
go
dodge
down.
of the Hillbrat.
There we go. Some career abilities. Some fire going out with this wizard.
Grail Knight's got a strength potion now.
There we go. Take care of these specials. Ratlings especially. Fire Rat's almost taken care of. Gas being put to sleep.
Longbow value here.
This is stress. This is absolute stress, aggression on you, non-stop. Welcome to Vermintide. Welcome to DeathWish Onslaught.
Onslaught is something special.
That's the third engine.
Yeah, they just put the barrel in, so now they're gonna have a boss, but the waves will stop after that boss comes in.
Oh, that's. I mean.
And yeah, as I see the shed, don't die now, because there's gonna be no more revives. Like this Ranger veteran that's already respawned is one thing that they're gonna be able to put back up in here.
Down goes the Grail
Knight
Knight.
who just went down. If he doesn't get revived, and it doesn't look like he will, the Grail Knight will be respawning further into the map. So you're gonna have to be killing this boss without a Grail Knight, and looks like without a wizard as well. It's gonna be tough.
It's time to step it up. It's time to step it up. But the good news is they both have stealth. They both have really good range capability. The ogre is actually going to help kill some. Well, at least displace some. The rat ogre will help displace some of the bad guys. The ogre actually slapped him behind them.
Things and then went down himself. And there's still an assassin up that I can hear.
On your left.
Yeah, here he comes. Right where that ramp is to his left.
He's jumping.
Ooh.
Fucking kill him. Where's the res?
So far away. That res is so far away.
Yeah, beyond the gate.
I don't know where this ass right is.
Chaining those insta kills.
I think there's another one probably.
You should have. It sounds like maybe two gunners. Gunners, I should say, and then one
assassin kill.
Yeah, I hear him. I hear him above.
See, now the shade is probably going to be going for ammo because you do not want to be running out of longbow ammo at this point.
Oh fuck me.
No, come on. Okay, he got it.
Except it's an awkward position because you can't go through the Soger. Obviously, you're gonna have to loop somehow.
Packmaster coming in.
Yeah, there's a Packmaster.
Very nice. Clean that up.
On Legend, which I believe is this Legend? No, it's Kata.
No, this is
Even
Kata.
just on Kata 1. Looks like he's able.
There you go. There you go.
Yep,
that
very
stealth.
nice. Then you're getting those backstabs to keep the stealth up the
Oh,
entire
you've got
time.
such a long way to go with Telgi. Start moving.
Be picking up ammo here and probably leaving.
Okay.
Trying to go for those revives. And yet another assassin.
Oh, Blink,
that
what was
missed.
that?
That miss is costly.
He didn't even get his ammo. There we go.
And there, yeah, he didn't take his ammo. Indeed.
So-
That is not towards the exit here.
I think they're healing, picking up some healing. Okay, inventory is the bottom right to the left of his health count.
There was one in front of me too.
Questionable bomb, honestly.
Yeah, he was. I think he meant
sure
to
it
go
was
for the
about
fire rat.
that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Rat Ogre's caught up.
We're putting a lot of focus on this. I want to
The entrance is open though, so and this Blightstormer might actually be helpful if anything. He might get a
Yeah.
backstab on it. No,
No,
I'll
he's
pass it.
let him
Gonna get
displace.
backstab on the slave rat.
It's not too much effort.
And leaving now has to actually make it to the revives and have enough space between him and the Rat Ogre to be
While
able to
he's
get those
on his
revives
way,
without
I'm gonna
getting
take
stuck.
just a quick peek at the other teams. Just a quick peek at the other teams.
Yeah, I'm seeing Team Crab was actually had last standing, but getting revives, so it's no longer last standing now.
Ooh, Gutter, come on, get him up. Okay, there you go.
Baron just died at the first drop down of engines, so this is a wipe for them. The Storm Fiend did them in.
Party Knife starting to fight, but they're fighting indoor. Well, I don't say indoors, but in these wreckages can cause a lot of problems.
Pass right in the back behind the ogre. He's in the mid now. He's in the open. Yep.
All right, Combine. What do you got? He must have like
He actually got his entire team up, so
wrist of titanium.
He is true soloing this event like a champ.
That's insane.
Watch it.
But
Yeah,
but
the shade stealth value here with the chain backstabs is pretty insane for sure. As far as clutching this goes.
here's the good news: is that the event's over. It's just the boss at this point. They can keep they have way more space to maneuver around. Everybody's up. They've got a strength potion on their Grail Knight. I think they're gonna recover.
Yeah, they're actually recovering, and they have recovered really. There's just the Rat Ogre left, and I don't expect it to stay alive too much longer with a Grail Knight in the shade.
Yeah.
Downing potions on it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There was the combine moment of the stream.
And that was a pretty epic run for them. Like I'm sure that'll be something.
There's that
to
ogre.
Remember if they actually
Ogre's
cleared it.
dead. We'll keep tabs on them. We're gonna kind of rotate around here, see who else we got.
Yeah, Team Crab just going down, unfortunately for them, onto a Minotaur.
Yeah, he was going for a res, but something. Is there a res point, or is he just getting bullied? Just too many headbutts, too many charges.
So just came in time to see the dwarf get stumped by a Minotaur.
The same with Party Knife. Party Knife also getting defeated and gonna have to do another attempt. I'm not sure if the attempt counts at this point.
I mean, neither.
Swamp.
It's still
which
pretty
team were you
hectic
in?
keeping track of all those teams, even though one of them is already has run through everything. And now we're down to 7 of them, as opposed to 8.
Kabasa, he really pulled it out for them. Really pulled it out for them. They're gonna keep going. They still have another event to get through. They still got to do the boat event. They got to wait for it to come around. But we're gonna.
I just heard a chaos spawn on the combine, so I'll have that to deal with as well.
Combines. Take a look. I still want to take a peek and see where everybody is. Looks like we're coming up to the Ram event here for Team Poggers. I'm actually surprised the number of shades that I'm seeing. I thought that we were going to see almost handmaidens throughout the entire time.
No, shade for the most part is whenever an event, whenever a difficulty has more powerful, the more powerful things are the difficulty, right? The less you're able to overpower things with DPS alone, the more shade gains value over handmaiden, because handmaiden is good whenever just the normal DPS of your weapons alone is able to deal with things, because the handmaiden is more nimble, I guess, in a way, because just dashing through things and
I guess it is
through things permanently.
It's longer stealth duration. It's more stealth on demand. It's damage.
The shade starts to bring a lot more DPS to the table than handmaiden whenever enemies have a lot of health.
Yeah,
because of the crit insta kill, which just doesn't care about how much health things have. It'll just it's a crit insta kill.
In that particular situation where Combine was, now I'm thinking about it, and after you saying that, it's like if he was in a handmaiden, sure, he could probably dash around all those enemies, but eventually it would have been swarmed. He would have been overran. Just the density of the enemies would have saved those Packmasters. Would have saved a lot of those
it's like, obviously you can dodge through all of the enemies. It's the disablers that would have done a handmaiden in that situation, right? Because of the handmaidens, the shade can escape the disablers as well with stealth in a way that the handmaiden with just dodging through enemies would not have been able to. The handmaiden would have been able to escape everything else, right? Would have been able to escape the boss, would have been able to escape the elites, but would not have been able to escape the disablers in that situation like that.
Chat is like, he's doing it again. He's doing another true solo here with this. Oh, right in the face.
Oh yeah, he is. Jesus.
He is. Oh, I want to see this Ram event, though. I do want to see this Ram event with Team Poggers. They're about to start knocking. Just before that knock happens, I want to see where... Okay, we're getting a revive going off on Barden. The Chaos Spawn's still alive. They're going to be going for revives and fighting him in a larger area just to give themselves that space.
Spawn's still full HP.
But I'm going to take a look here at Team Poggers. And I'm going to be seeing what they do here with this battering ram.
Yeah, Baron had yet another fail, and Potty Knife some potential connection issues. Doing badly with these
We
teams.
need Combine stream. Is this door open? They've got the door open.
So just another round of teammates dying for Combine.
Really, I think he uses them as a what's it called? Distraction.
Yeah, distraction.
There's some meat for you, boys.
Well, only the Ranger veteran actually died here. The Wizard and Drill Knight is still alive for the time being.
They've got the door open. They've got to fight their way through. They're going to make it to the event. I really want to watch that event on them. I really want to watch the finale with them. Combine here. Party Knife switching up some gear.
I'll try and kill with me at. Yeah.
I got it again. There's an ass rat. He's off me for some reason.
They've got their Grail Knight up. They got their Battle Wizard up. They just got to wait for this. Okay, he is up. They just need to find the time and space to get to the res.
Well, yeah, that's the thing that I don't know if they want to push that because, you know, pushing all the way there might be more ambience at this point.
True. Oh no! He got the res up and then our wizard drops.
Because just the shade on its own is not going to clear anything.
Stop dying. Oh my god. I'm so fucked.
Oh man. Now the problem here with this, with the Blightstormer is that he can throw those rats behind you, and if the enemy gets behind you and you can't dodge around them or you're not ready for them,
it's a double-edged sword, right? Because obviously it kills a few things,
right?
But it does toss enemies everywhere in a way that's less predictable than just a swamp following you.
If you have a big enough space, it's not too bad.
Should have the space to be able to get this revive off.
They've got to
get the backs. Yeah, no time to get the backstab on the Chaos Warrior though, so it's gonna stay
right.
alive.
They've got a boss wall.
Nice,
ooh, nice.
Whatever.
Okay, they're gonna be picking up. Oh no, not gonna be able to. The boss is right on top of the wizard.
Right.
But
this Blightstorm's gonna become a problem here. This other Blightstorm as well.
Multiple Blightstorms.
Nice snipe with a headshot as well to get the conservative. Not quite on the second one.
He had the time to line it up with that Chaos Warrior right behind him. I am surprised.
Yeah.
And then he TPs down right in front of you.
There's still a third one, right? There's still a Blightstormer going on, even though they just killed two.
Right. I think it's still up. No, the one up top
Grail
TP
Knight
down.
Getting himself eaten, I think. Nope, never mind. Let's see, just got tossed.
There's that Blightstormer right at the front of the bridge over there, right in front of the gas.
They got the respawns like where they are, right? Like the people will respawn exactly where they are if they die again. So it's basically like the Engine's event.
He teleported to the other side of a fence.
Yeah, it is tiny to the boat.
Baron, thank you for the raid. And thank you for participating inside this this tournament, this event.
Even though they've got another Skaven horde dropping in with a bunch of storm vermins.
I wonder if I could knock him off the map.
You can.
I don't know
they're
where
gonna go for a bully.
The Shade just found ammo, but the Shade found ammo, so now they got another 20 shots to keep all those specials at bay.
I don't think you should try.
They're gonna eventually go for the boss kill. They're kind of deliberating right now whether or not they're gonna go for a bully kill or if they're gonna go for a clean kill.
Like,
Combine shots are ridiculous.
Some very good aim.
And the fence right here is really helping them out. Just forcing them that extra half second to jump the fence, come back around.
Again with the Rangers holding on.
You're gonna deal with that.
Another potion. It's basically the Shade with all those potions just stealthing its way through.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to farm my ult.
I'm next to you.
Oh, right in his face. Okay, good. Took care of the gas rat. Took care of the leech. Grail Knight up and ready.
Has to finally get this Skaven horde under control so they can kill the Chaos Spawn after.
Got another horde.
Another horde coming in. No break for this team yet. Yeah, the Ranger is not going down quite yet.
It's alright.
Combine's gonna turn around. He's gonna take care of this horde, at least this pocket of it, before it gets to them. Try to give the Grail Knight some space to get some damage in, or at least kill up what's around them, so they can start focusing on the spawn of chaos. There you go. Kill, kill, kill. Woo! Woo! Whatever. That's funny.
Alright, bring him over.
Nice. They're starting to get some damage now on the boss, but these fire rats are getting a little unruly.
See, there's no health bar on the shade, but there is a number. Like
Yeah.
the shade is at 5 health right now. It's getting tense.
Alright, everyone else just clear. I have
Purple
it.
on you?
Everyone else just clear. I have it.
Concentration potion on Ranger Vet.
Yeah. Close to the ledge.
I figured they would give it to the Grail Knight. Maybe they're too far apart,
Shade
or
is literally
maybe.
just trying to stay in stealth here. Just backstabbing everything.
Gotta get that temp HP up.
Remember crew ult has ult?
Nice.
Yeah, the spawn just got knocked off. there.
Nice.
They actually tossed it off side of the bay, and yeah, that's that dealt with. Now they should be able to recover without the boss in their way. Just Skaven.
Very nice.
Anyone here?
That was insane. This Chaos Bond needs to die, or they're gonna go slowly down from attrition. Yeah, they decided to go for the bully kill. Oh, hanging right outside. Okay, so before they go in there, I'm pretty sure they're gonna find their healing and get healed up and stuff. Before they go in there, let's take a quick look at the rest of the teams where they are.
Alright. Give me the potion.
We got
Baron
Engines
is
of War.
just gone now. I think they've decided to.
Yeah, they did host us
Oh,
or raided
dang.
us.
I don't think it matters.
That is a completion on War Camp for Team Poggers.
Yep.
There we go. We got one inside the Bridge of Shadows. That's the completion. Eventually, we will see that victory screen. I don't know what happened.
Having
here.
difficulties though. Looks like that is game over for them. In
Yeah,
the Doom Wheels event. Oh no, not quite done over yet. The Iron Breaker was disabled, but
He's
somehow got
alive.
out. So we've got last man standing Iron Breaker.
What the fuck?
Come on,
Might
IB.
Managed to walk to the revives,
It didn't even land.
or he's gonna get Blightstormed. That is rather unfortunate. Blightstorm. There's nowhere to go.
Oh,
here.
those rats! Yeah, there's actually no road.
He's gonna go
Oh,
into the corner,
no.
heal himself.
With the dead man. No!
The Blightstorm coming
No!
in.
Stay right there. Oh.
Well, that doesn't kill him yet, right? He's actually not dead yet.
No, he
And
should
he's
be
got an
good.
ult.
He's got a bunch of temp HP. His ult's up. He can pop it to just get that much more durability.
He's actually going up that ult for.
Do not release that
He's
right
not
click.
taking damage yet
He
because
can
of
pick
this
up
gunner
healing, and
wailing on his shield.
He's got a tunnel he can go through. It's all right. There's going to be healing and a conch pot. He can run over there to go pick up the rest of his team. Oh, okay. Went with the Drake gun. He burnt. He had to use that ult of his,
Nice
getting a bomb out.
Nice bomb.
Cleaning up those storms. I like it.
One of the storms just going upwards to the heavens there.
My rat gods need me. Ratling,
Also gonna
killing
go,
Ratling.
they go out the side here and then just go through the open.
There you go.
Just
Pick
picked
that
up
up.
a craft, though he has not bond, but doesn't matter that much here.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to keep your health up. That's
Managed
okay.
to weasel through all of these storm vermins and stuff. Oh,
Disabled by the
this is
gutter.
unfortunate.
That's rough.
Yep. Pretty rough. Let's go back to Combine into the end event of engines. Combine was already 2-man standing. It's,
We missed that?
doubling Up, but, so things went wrong again. So yeah, it's just gonna be Combine just running around in circles, probably waiting for the.
They do have the Battle Wizard, which, you know, is going to be able to get a lot
Battle
of kills
Wizard
with
is
just
still alive,
fire alone.
Can bring a lot of damage just with ults alone.
There was, I
This
just
hook is
saw
not gonna get anywhere.
a gas rat jump over the
Narrow the head.
fence. Now, if he really, now, at this point, I feel like this place is wide enough, large enough that you can really just spread them
Yeah,
out.
the Shade's got yet another potion here to stay invisible for basically ever and ever. Just gonna
That
backstab
boat-
a thing to keep going.
That boat is looking maybe 15 seconds away.
Yep, gonna go for a revive on the Grail Knight. Just abusing this permanent stealth.
You might have one. Give me
Come on. Okay, so there's another. Oh, he said,
Grail
look
Knight
at that.
can give me
He
another
said,
potion
gimme.
to this
He
shit.
said, gimme
It's
that
the only
potion.
point of Grail Knight potions. Cancel the survive right before we got it. Now that's a bit awkward for this Shade.
There's
But
a stealth
is
going
coming
through.
right
The
in
boat
time.
is
The
there,
Shade is in
going
lead.
straight for the
Done.
Bridge of Shadows.
Done.
With
That's a
Grail
goodbye.
Knight dead.
Have a nice day.
Wow, GG.
That's gonna be a full completion for them. It's a lot of
That is,
combined through soloing skills here. Although somehow the Battle Wizard actually got more kills.
Yeah,
That's
that's
interesting.
what? But like, that's insane. What is that? 16 kills roughly?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, 140 specials from the combine. That's some longbow skills here.
So that is team combine with a completion, 4 maps completion with about 35 minutes to spare. Cat of 1 tier, 35 minutes to spare. That's a completion on them. Congratulations, you played out of your mind. The entire team, well done.
Alright, stopped.
Did you guys get the screenshot on that 140? I feel like that deserves a screenshot.
Oh yeah, I heard the Steam screenshot sound from his stream.
Someone go look.
They took that screenshot.
Go creep on his Steam profile and give me that screenshot link. Let's go see it. That's insane. Let's take a look at these other teams. Where are we at right now? It looks like we've got Team Fromage here still on Engines of War. They just dropped down. Just dropped down at the start and getting bullied by archers, so that'll happen.
We only got 3 teams right now that are actually doing anything at all.
Is it just
the teams?
It's 3 teams.
Legend 1 tier or
all right? So
keep right now.
What I'm gonna do? Are these okay? It looks like we got a reconnect here on Crooked Paws. I don't want to just like stop watching these streams or turn them off because I don't want to like mistake that maybe they still have a run and I mistake that they don't. So we're just gonna leave them running.
Stream closing the one that are actually like no longer live.
Exactly. Yeah, I could turn those off, but then you get this weird pocket that I don't want to deal with. I think it's okay. Plus, they participated. They streamed it. If anybody else is interested in watching not just my stream but watching any of these streams, you know what? I'll do something smart. I'll drop these 2 links here. You guys can go click on these links and you can follow their channels if you're not following them. Maybe some of them are just streaming just to be broadcasted overall. But if they are Twitch streamers and they are Vermin streamers, go check them out. You've been watching them all day. So we're gonna take a look here at Party Knife. Take a look here at Party Knife. We got another shade. No ammo on the shade.
I might check on Party Knife. He's out of ammo.
Yeah, no ammo on Party Knife. He does have healing. He does have a conch pot. He has 2 people up. Bounty Hunter just got put on white health. They're dealing with a bunch. It's a mix of everything. Everything from armor to just berserkers, gas rats being exploded, face level. Leeches being killed right as they appear, so that's really good. And they're gonna pass the healing to the bounty hunter. He's gonna, okay, clear those wounds.
Just take that ammo. It's
Take
here.
it. It's for you.
I think someone else
No, someone else got it.
I think the bounty hunter yoinked it.
I think he picked it up. Yeah.
No ammo. No ammo for you.
How could you know?
Bit of a communication there, honestly.
Get that new trait. We're gonna invent a new
It's
trait.
probably something you should check on this build, right? Because if you're always out of ammo, then you probably should do something about that. Because you need to be able to shoot things. You're not a Grail Knight. You're a Shade.
We got some leeches coming in. Oh, I'm sorry. That's actually a Blightstormer that came in. They pinged it. I saw the outline. As good at getting the respawns, as good as making those revive saves. So if you get picked up in the mess, the Shade stealth. Are you guys talking about the split-second decision to not pick up during the gas, or just in general?
Always let me know. Otherwise, I don't know if they're just attacking you or.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, like getting revives when you're through solo, right? Are always a tough thing when you've got like a giant army behind you, regardless of which class it is. A lot of the time, like half the time when you get a revive as a true solo, and there's an army behind you, like the person you revive is just gonna die again because they're in the middle of 70 elites and nothing they can do.
We saw that at least 3 times.
It's the whole getting there in the first place, right? That team got to the point of true soloing in the first place, maybe a few more times than it should have.
Oh yeah.
But combined, so.
Like you said, do I have more than one stream audio going? It always throws me off if I do.
Yes. Yeah, an entire unit.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's just this one. No, it's like you said, like if there's so many people behind you, and depending on who you're rezzing, they'll just die even faster. If you're rezzing an Ironbreaker, chances are they're running Curse. Chances are that ability is up, the career ability is up, so that can be beneficial to pick that up if you're lucky enough.
When you get revived, right? When you respawn, your ability bar is actually not like it's at 0%, but it loads up as you're waiting to be revived. So if you revive someone right at the moment they respawn, they actually won't have their ult. And the Ironbreaker ult is one of those ult that takes a bit longer to come up from nothing. So the Ironbreaker is unlikely to have his ult actually if you just revive him immediately.
Right.
Unless it's been a while since.
See, even then, you gotta maintain that thought. You're like, okay, if my IB just res, at best he has Curse up, but he's not gonna have his ult up. So you have to wait.
Check the ult bar of people even when they're waiting for revive, and check if they will or will not have their ults.
But then it's okay if you are faced. Okay, I gotta pick somebody up. I've got an IB, I've got a bounty hunter, and I've got a Grail Knight on the floor. You know, which one do you go for? Personally, I would go for that IB because I think Curse. And the fact that he can take some punishment when he's first up, even if it's just for a couple seconds.
Battle Wizard is probably the one you pick up, right? With a Battle Wizard, an IB, and a Grail Knight. I'd go for the Battle Wizard, because the Battle Wizard has his double ult, which will basically always secure a revive.
Battle Wizard, then the IB, then anything else. Okay, yeah, you're right. I think Maya's the same thought process. Maybe I'm just IB biased. Maybe that's what that is. But no, that makes perfect sense.
If he does have his ult, then yeah, sure. But yeah, most of the time the Ironbreaker is not gonna have his ult on revive, and then the Grail Knights, they can kill things, but if there's too much, then that doesn't really secure a revive.
Yeah, Carrot, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. In those situations, yeah, at best he has his shield. He can pull out and shove a couple of times, but he's not gonna do too much. So yeah, having the double jump is huge. Plus it's even DPS as well, and it's bully, and it's it's very high utility. Here comes the true solo for party knife.
Yep, dodge on the Packmaster.
No ammo.
Those beastmen.
He's looking for this concentration potion so bad. There it is. You gotta do a little bit of backtracking to pick up this potion. He's gonna get it. There's a gutter runner somewhere. Sounds like it's ahead of him.
Two of them.
Oh!
Just one down.
This is just running.
He's got stealth again.
You got another one, but...
It's halfway up.
I would probably be looking towards where that gutter is again.
Yeah.
A bit more than that. Instead of a questionable bomb. Oh, the gutter
he tried to
there.
go for it. Oh, he messed. Come on.
Backmaster as well. Ooh, that's stealth.
Oh, the stealth.
And Pack goes down.
Very nice. Good.
At this point, he could die like any poke, basically, and he's still out of ammo.
He's waiting for the jump push.
Oh, the
stab.
ping self-scrub. He's gonna get the revive, though. I'm pretty sure that's secure enough, yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
for the
there's
bounty hunter.
This ammo box.
He's picking up some healing.
Yeah, there's the ammo box there that he can go for, but he's deciding to go for revive instead.
Yeah, he wants the revive instead. Get behind the wall, get a res off. Oh, in front of Mauler's overheads?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what he died to, but he died.
Well, that's the exact situation we just talked
about. He can't really go
about.
that much further at this point because, like do the event by himself.
Oh, it could have been a Blightstormer, but that was the situation we were just talking about. Do you res who first, and you went for the bounty hunter? But the bounty hunter was closer.
He was there, right? Like the other two were further ahead, so he took the one that was there in this case.
No, he's down the ramp, coming out here.
He's gonna use this hill, trying to bait everything into climbing down while he gets the revive. Those double light might make it awkward for whoever gets revived.
There's the
here.
stealth. We're gonna go for our IB. Go for our Grail Knight.
Running into the tornado, the assassin running into the tornado.
There he is. He didn't die, but he's getting picked up twice by the same storm.
but it's two storms on top of each other actually, which is gonna be picking up everybody in the team as well.
That's not
Like
good.
Shane picking up, really painful for the Shane. Killed. Oh, that's the Unbreakers.
Oh no!
That's it. Unfortunately.
And the Gutter Runner finally getting its target on the IV. It's 2. Yeah, I think it is 2. I think you're right. That's tough. Oh my goodness. Valiant effort. Nice try. They're gonna move on to engines. It sounds like. Half an hour.
No, we have more than half an hour because of the.
Yeah, we have an hour.
Because we have an extra. Because
Oh, they did crash. That's right.
Disqualified. So technically, but I don't.
That's right. They did have crashes and verification of files and stuff like that. So it's gonna bleed out a little bit past the 3-hour mark. We're gonna take a look here at.
There we got 25 minutes left right now.
Well, who you're talking about? Party Knife?
No,
You could have.
We've got 25 minutes left of the event in theory.
Right, but they also had to like stop and do a verification of files and stuff.
Because you know you're always allowed to finish an attempt, right? No matter.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
No matter what, you're always allowed to finish an attempt. So all the teams can pass the 3-hour mark for that alone. But then, yeah, Potty Knife might be going a bit further down because those crashes and getting the time back from that.
For clarity, if we're in a team and it's 3 hours and you and I start on minute 59, we have the rest of that last attempt to get it done. Oh, resident.
We're asking the teams to like not start attempts at the last 30 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything that's been started in like the
yeah, there's a grace period. I understand. Okay, it's good to know that because then it doesn't. You don't feel like you're just shut out. Uh-oh. Wasn't able to get. That's one of the problems with Mercenary. I think. Like, I don't want to say problems, but that's something you got to consider. Is that shout is all.
Yeah,
that's dirty. The shout with the Mercenary is really good in the knockback, but you have to be right on top of the person you're going to go res. If you're going to try to move forward just a little bit, that's a lot of time spent to get to the person to pick them up, and that's going to give the rats or any enemy enough time to recover from that shout.
So we've got
Pile. Let's take a look at our teams. Okay, so we have
we got
Poggers.
Fromage.
Okay.
It's in the event right now. Engines.
They're moving
Just
through.
moving.
What's going on with this engine?
Trying to move to.
Okay, there it is. I was like, where are the rats? It's been 3 seconds and I don't see any rats.
Yeah, engines events. Like, it's just I think the Ground Knight had just ran past everything for a bit and then it just caught up.
I don't know that Combine. I don't know if that's listed anywhere. Even in team signups, team rosters, I don't think it's.
It is harder to tell than I thought it would have been, but
yeah,
I have seen at least 1 or 2 teams that were definitely doing Onslaught Plus, so it was part of it a bit. But I think most of the teams might be doing just
I
normal
want to say
Onslaught.
congratulations to you, Combine. Played out of your mind. You and your team played out of your mind. Well done.
Il était tout seul. Viens avec nous.
You gotta like ice both your arms after this. And that's another thing, actually. Like, all joking aside, playing at this level, Legend, Cata 1, Cata 3, playing at this level for 3 hours straight, especially with like the mental pressure of the tournament, the mental pressure of being like, this is it. I'm like playing at my absolute peak for 3 hours. That's a duration. That's a stamina. That's a test of stamina right there alone. So not just external of the game, that impacts the game. I think that's something that shouldn't be overlooked. That's insane to be able to play like that. I'm stuck on something like I just finished them, but you know I was stuck like on Weave 113 for a couple of days. And I'm like, it's so hard to play for a couple of hours, and then seeing this, it's just the next level of Vermintide.
Team French team here was having a few deaths, two people standing now, but they have one barrel in, I believe.
Oh,
the
they
second
went for
barrel
the
was
pickup?
up a bit.
That happened right there. He stared at the barrel.
Have to stand there at the in the outer parts of this area up until the respawns happen.
I can barely make it out just past their border, but it looks like they have 1 of 3 barrels placed.
This Grail Knight taking a lot of damage, probably. You're gonna heal himself. So yeah, this is they're a legend team.
Let's go pour la potion de force. Si tu me laisses l'utiliser, salope. Merci.
This is just a supreme level of that gutter. Last second.
They're just getting deleted by the sword.
It was 2 pack. I'm gonna turn up the sound a little bit. That was 2 pack masters right next to each other.
You can hear their voice songs, but obviously if you don't understand French, then that's a limited use for you.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can catch in-game audio. Like just now, I can barely make out that gutter that spawned. I know they are spawning, but like knowing where they are.
C'est bon, Tonneau, c'est bon. Il nous en reste un dernier.
So yeah, they got the second barrel in. So they've been moving to as a full team throughout this entire event, right? And whenever I know what he's dead, I guess there's no punish for that, since you know they're not. There's no point in standing in this particular area as opposed to the rest of the event.
Right.
If nobody's dead.
Faut que tu viennes avec nous.
Does that mean you can send me to GlitchCon in Ken? Let's take Vermintide to Let's take Vermintide to TwitchCon. Can we do that? Let's take DeathWish Onslaught to TwitchCon. Let's make it happen.
Allez, on y va, on en profite là tant qu'il y a un peu de
2021, obviously.
They wanted to move up, but then unfortunately the wizard got assassinated, which or not assassinated, was a packmaster, but still just delayed them a bit. Now they lost a bit of their space to get to this barrel. So they'll be defending, I guess, this wave and this area here.
It'll be one of those situations where, I mean, you gotta kill them as they come. Okay, they're gonna try to pull them back to the start, the opening area. Just kind of clear them out as they keep coming in. Moving a barrel. Is that
barrel in?
I don't see a indicator though.
You know, they just got it.
Oh, they did. Okay. Okay, so they did the far left one first. Okay.
Well, yep. So now everything's kind of clear, and they'll just have the boss on its own, pretty much. So they're good to go, I think. They got this under control.
Yeah, I got my costume ready, Incan. Okay. We know what's going to be coming. I just want to take a peek at the other teams, who we are. Just about to start. I don't want to say start. No, they're going for a second drop off here for Team Poggers. So they're going to be going just under that like waterfall area. I see that dwarf with the pickaxe though. What a champion. Pickaxe. And actually we're looking at a handmaiden with dual swords? Question mark.
I'm looking in the Team Poggers bridge here now.
Yeah, it looks like dual swords on the handmaiden.
It can be always a bit hard to tell between the 3 different dual wield weapons of the elf. I'm hearing archers.
Maya's got that golden kappa. That's so cool.
Doesn't they look like dual swords?
I think it is. Yeah, I mean, pickaxe dual swords, new meta. I think it's cool. Even like when people play with like a spear, on a lot of discords and forums and stuff, I see a lot of hate for spear. But then it's like people are playing with it, the power behind it, the control behind it, the headshot multiplier with it. Like I think it's an amazing weapon. Personally, I think it's a great weapon. Is it the best for taking on like a ton of armored? No, but overall, I think it's a very fun weapon to use.
It's got this range, right, that a lot of the other elf weapons does not have.
On a de la régène passive.
That's true. That is true. The range is also really helpful. And I actually like stab charge combo, like light heavy, because just the cleave in it is really powerful.
On back, hein. Le baril, attention le baril.
What is Party Knife doing? Why is he going up towards the torch? Or is he just leading them up there? Looks like he was just
Party Knife is
leading them up there is all he was doing. Oh, he's true soloing right now. Oh, come on, that one rock. Get out of there.
Sub some potions, immediately thinks it. It's gonna speed past everything with stealth.
Good luck, Party.
It's the flame wheel. Oh, this storm woman's unfortunate. And you're not a handmaidens, you can't just dodge best, but
yeah.
Makes it through.
Let's take a look.
Nice bomb.
Take a look.
Just runs about this. This revive is secure, really. Yep. Oh wow,
it's right there.
Assassin.
No.
That is brutal assassin.
Quarter of a second is all he needed.
Yeah, depending on the angle.
Quarter of a second was all he needed. So that's gonna put them, that's gonna put them into attempt 2.
I mean,
of Engines of War.
It's better, getting better at doing this.
This is gonna be their last attempt.
Another day
15 minutes left in the tournament, but I think this is their last attempt on Engines of War. So the team comp that they're going with, they've got their shade.
Yeah, like I'm always game.
I mean,
It's hard to tell sometimes.
If it's with you guys.
I think it's a Bounty Hunter, a Grail Knight of Shade, and a
prefer just doing Onslaught Plus. I think that's
Battle Wizard.
Yep, exactly.
It looks like they've got a disconnect right now, so.
Yeah, okay, we can wait.
There's something about it I dislike.
So there he is. Gods is having some issues. I think that's been who's having the most disconnects and connectivity issues. So who else we got here? Team Crab. We are towards the beginning of Engines of War. I'm not quite sure what their attempt is. We'll take a look at that again in just a minute. I mean, Crooked Paws has kind of got their backs to the wall here, and they are in the barrel event.
Oh yeah. Crooked Paws. Focus on that a bit. Everybody alive for the time being. Their Zealot is at 1 HP, which probably means his passive was procced, and he's just sitting there at 1.
Here we go.
Just gonna put his ammo.
Get his ammo up. Take out that fire rat. Going for 2. Nice.
Move some barrels here, probably.
This is. I'll tell you what, though. This gameplay is really inspiring me to get those headshots with my ranged weapons. Really inspire me for that. I am a body shot kind of casual.
This one barrel. Get
Bomb
supplies.
and potion, speed potion.
Газ. Огнемет.
Yeah.
That is a big one, Olden. It's hard to recover. Ooh, it's hard to recover, especially when it's a loss, and it's that mental pressure when you're like, we lost, it's a failure, the run was over, and you're like, you got to recoup from that. You can't let it be your wall. You know, you can't let it be your Rasnik. You got to beat your Rasnik. And communication in team is so important. Communication is so important because, like, yeah, you can be like, oh, well, that's how it is. That was our attempt. Let's get into another one. It's like the team effort I see here on compared to other games that I've seen. Some people can get really aggressive. Team members can get really aggressive towards each other, and I don't think I've seen or heard any of that. I've only heard encouragement, and I've only heard positive reinforcement.
It's very rare in Vermintide that it's your teammates' fault for you dying, right? It's always mostly your fault for you dying. And even though the worst that can happen with your team is that, you know, if they're always all dead, right? There's kind of that. Like, you can't be expected to true solo everything when it's a high enough difficulty. But except if you're Combine, apparently. But
the more team members Combine has dead, the stronger he
Ну,
gets.
так идет, телепортируется скорее.
But the joke aside, it's like, it's like usually if you die in Vermintide, there's always some fault to you and not your teammates.
Come on, Ogre. Nice kill on that Ogre.
Basically, nobody. I don't think I've ever seen anyone intentionally team kill in Vermintide either. I'm sure it happens somewhere in the dark ends of pubs, but I've like never. I've pubbed a lot in both VT1 and VT2, and I've never seen anyone intentionally team kill. So really, it's never your teammates killing you. It's
I agree.
A mistake if you die.
And like, you know, all games, and like you said earlier, then that rare occasion it's possible, but it's so low. It's so low.
If you want to try to be a dick to your own team, there's always ways, even in Vermintide. But
I'm gonna throw the
It's one of those games. You know, it's not the people that are different necessarily, right? It's just the game manages to not create the problems between the teammates.
Oh yeah, Kira, absolutely. Like when I'm doing weaves, I'll be really low on health, but then it'll be like, we'll finish the weave, and they like, you know, then they shoot you, but you've already won at that point, so it's like, nah, whatever.
Yeah, that's the only intentional friendly fire you ever. It doesn't matter at the end of the map, even if they fully kill you. It's like,
yeah.
I never saw like intentional friendly fire in the goal of making you fail a map.
So Team Poggers is just about to start their barrel event as well. And it looks like
made it through.
Fromage, yeah, they made their way through. They're kind of just in the ruins right now. I am hearing, I just heard a chaos spawn here for Crooked Paws, so let's see. The map isn't over when you win. The map is over when the elf is dead. There it is. There's the spawn. This is a tough place to fight it because it is pretty narrow, and they have to deal with this horde.
They could technically back down all the way back to the event.
And if he keeps splitting, actually, this is actually really good for them because the wizard is bullying. Wow, 50% of his health gone.
Yeah, straight backstab there with dual daggers.
I mean, Krillian isn't even the waifu of Vermintide. Kruber is the waifu of Vermintide. Specifically, Mercenary Kruber is the waifu of Vermintide. Or is it Alicia? It's Bendo.
We've got a last standing with the wizard here.
They're doing. They killed this boss. They killed the monster. They're on their way. So let's
look
see.
at the French team. Wizard is last standing. It's basically speed running to revive here.
Let's take a look here. They used the dash. Grail Knight is alive just as soon as you drop down to the left. Got to take care of this Beastigore and a couple of little gores, and you should be okay. There is an army right behind. There's even a banner bearer coming in. They're gonna slam down
this wizard. So there is a lot of stuff behind, but you know they have 2 men to deal with it.
The Grail Knight is here. He's got this Executioner Blade. Even if that banner is down, we're gonna pick up some healing. The ult is up. Career ability is up. They can use this fence to their advantage. They got some Chaos Warriors, Fire Rats, some other specials. But the thing here is they need to allow the Grail Knight to get some kills and give space to this wizard to get the res because they've got the mobility.
Yep.
But the problem for the Grail Knight is that he has no shield, and this Fire Rat's gonna keep pushing him and keep slowly burning away some HP.
A lot of space right now, just killing a lot of decent stuff, taking some damage there.
He's got
just
a poke.
Using
the poke really well, taking out the big. Oh, what was that? You see that? He got guttered, saved, and then ate a horizontal strike. Not too much damage to take off on him though. Very nice.
Just cleaning up everything real nice. So apparently, 2 of the respawns are all the way in the event. Actually, this unfortunately for them, so they actually have to clean all of this up with just 2.
Taking out the armor is big. Taking out the armor right there is really big because the next big threat, honestly, are those archers.
This being only legends, they have the DPS with 2, and a Grail Knight in there.
I hear another.
That's
pretty clean.
There
Now
he
they can
is.
actually move forward.
There we go. Looking good. Push forward.
Wizard is low health, right? So the has to not get poked. But other than that, it's they're surprisingly in a good state for having only 2 alive.
I mean, the Wizard's a little low on health, but Grail Knight's got full health, full temp.
Mess with them. The Great Hold there to deal with
Nice.
2 warriors at once.
He's gonna. You should.
Executioner sword.
I mean, that has to be why they bring it. Like the fact that it's why bring defense? Why bring defense when you can kill your enemies? When you have no enemies, you know, like just pick them up. They're gonna start this. This is also a bell that they're gonna have to ring. Iron Breaker up.
Enough to have his ult, and he's gonna use it immediately.
Our shade is up. The second the shade got up, it happened time and time again. They get res, they take damage. You cannot res. It's tough. It's tough to try to make that call. Am I gonna res you? You're gonna eat some damage, or are you gonna be able to get that couple pushes off?
There wasn't that many enemies to gank the shade as it got revived.
Je vais prendre l'huile si ça vous dérange pas. S'il reste d'huile, bien sûr. Non, il reste plus rien.
That's also the skill ceiling. Inkin, I think if you have skill ceiling, if you play the game a lot, you invest a bunch of time in the game, you memorize the values, you have the ability, the muscle memory, you know, the ability to read the enemies in front of you. I mean, that's one of the beauties of Vermintide, is there's no ceiling. There's no ceiling. Headshot talent. Yeah, I haven't figured that out. They're not talking about hanging out in the basement, are they?
They were trying to close the door, which
But why? One gas rat. This is gonna be a gas rat event. This is not a. If you get sucked out of the basement, if you get gas rat, and there's more than one entrance to this basement.
This is weird though. Like they're trying to close the door, and you know they actually managed to do it once, but now it's open again. They can't manage to close it again.
That's what it looks like.
But I don't think closing it actually stops the enemies from like phasing right through it. So
yeah, eventually that'll happen.
That closing door does nothing. Like the enemies will walk through it even though it's closed.
This is a scary situation. I am scared for them if they choose to be in the basement.
I mean, it is legend, right? But with a Grail Knight that has all this damage, they could potentially just overpower the waves in the basement.
You're looking at who's gonna hold back the horde for the most part. Yeah, you can kill what's in front of you, but the stuff behind it, you've got the Iron Breaker, sure. You got the Battle Wizard, sure. You got the Elf who could stealth and walk out. The Elf that can go stealth. Ooh, Elf. I want to say like Elf on the Shelf, but it's like Elf on the Stealth.
Even back there as well in VT2.
See, they can come in. Gas Rats, that is a perfect spot where the Grail Knight just went through. Gas Rats can just fling orbs after orbs in there, easy. I'm scared if they try to. I don't doubt them, but I'm telling you the additional pressure you're putting on yourself by hanging out in the basement can be troublesome. That's true. I actually take the block talent a lot more than I take the team members near you talent. But you get 5% more if everybody's there.
Non, on pourra pas tourner parce que ça va arriver des deux côtés. Moi, je préfère avoir un angle open.
Au pire, on reste là, hein. On peut pas rester là devant.
Let's take while they're deliberating what's going on here. I'm not 100%. But we're gonna take a look. We have.
One man.
We've got
like pretty cool, and
we got another team in the basement. We have Crooked Paws in the basement as well.
Oui, faut utiliser l'espace, faut pas oublier quoi.
And then
we've got
Team Crab. Looks like it's no, not a wipe. There's still 2 more people alive. We've got a Grail Knight and a Battle Wizard still alive. I feel like I think we saw only one Unchained this entire series, but I think for the most part it's been Battle Wizard as far as a wizard pick.
Battle Wizard's a very common pick for the wizard because the AoE potential just is incredible whenever there's a lot of enemies, as there is on
Ok, ça
Onslaught,
arrive de
right?
l'autre côté du mur.
This battle was just gains a lot of value there.
Basement stream.
Only in the basement.
I'm scared. Like I am. That's the thing. Olden said it earlier. It's super fun to go super Chad with all this DPS of the Grail Knight, but if you don't bring that shield,
well, but
did they start it?
Yeah, they're not in the basement. They're just moving as a group.
So this is Solomon and Tullis. Okay, so let's do.
Yeah, Crook Paw's actually in the basement. And
gonna
looks
see
like
if-
they're making it work, really.
Ouais, là où on est, venez avec nous là.
I'm gonna see if I can big brain real quick. Let's see if this works. If I do it, it won't matter because we're only gonna watch one at a time. I don't want to like up the stream. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they didn't go for the basement. They actually went for the carriages.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the French team did not actually do basement. Regardless of the Grail Knight hanging out there for a while. C'est que...
Reviens le nain et crame de ces enculés hein.
It looks like they are hanging out in this other area, which is not a bad spot, honestly.
The only negative to this is that they have to go through the center.
Ship.
But they've got a shade. They've got a shade, so... Oh, this is where it's getting hairy. Oh no! Get out! Get out! Grail Knight out. He's going to take care of this gas rat. There's a couple of monks behind him, clearing out some storm in front of him. Going to come back. They took care of that Blightstormer. So now it's just a bunch of fire. Burn down the armor. Kill the monks. Don't let them near you.
Yeah, Crookpaw just made the basement work. They've just completed the map victorious.
Oh, yeah.
So that's gonna be
we're going to take a look. The boat is here.
And then, yeah.
Okay, cool. Crooked Paws. I'm going to have to go back and watch that VOD. I'm going to have to go back and watch that VOD for Crooked Paws. But congratulations to Crooked Paws. Congratulations to Team Fromage. This is the victory scene. This is it's not actual victory, but right here. By actual victory, I mean the word, but they have it. They have it.
To the body knife, who is attempting to throw solo in the.
He picked up the Grail Knight. There's a victory. There's your victory.
Yeah, the knight's up.
Congratulations.
Okay.
But that is a lot of stuff in
The
there.
Fromage.
And they are on Cat 1, unlike the two legend teams that just completed.
The pressure is there, and the pressure is real.
Yep, we've hit the 3-hour mark, so if either of those teams wipes, that'll be the end for them as well.
Yeah, this is it.
Team Crab and Team Body Knife's team. What's their team name? I've been saying Body Knife this entire time.
I think it is just Party Knife. Let me see. I can double check.
No, it is Bunny Butchers.
Oh, not Bunny Butchers, because in Steam, or I'm sorry, in Discord, that has a strike through, so I think they're not Bunny Butchers. But yeah, it is Bunny Butchers for the most part. Bunny Butchers.
They've got all those weird. That's not a strike through. That's just a bunch of weird characters.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, okay. I see it. It's
So,
looking
yeah,
pretty tough. Like you can hear
the
the
shade
amount.
as usual, permanently out of ammo. You really should get that checked.
You're gonna have to invent that talent.
But,
Maybe
yeah,
he plays a lot of bounty
the
hunter.
Iron Breaker goes down.
Oh,
and,
that.
I'm
I'm
more
more
a bunch of backstabs there.
Still alive,
Just
you wanna go
is
get him?
down.
More scared of this gutter for him because as soon as that gutter closes the gap.
He's just walking in and out of units right now, just not getting attacked. So,
And his ult is up.
It's kind of weird.
We got a fire rat just burning away. He should be okay.
Sprinting around, he's gonna probably go for the revive, as you'd imagine.
He's gonna have to.
Yeah, the specials are just piling on those
Yeah.
thing as that happens.
There's one.
Yeah, there's the hello assassin, goodbye assassin.
Get him! Nice with the stealth, being able to pick up the bounty hunter as well and the Grail Knight. That's actually pretty good. Just step back away from the gas.
Yep, but it's 3 alive now, and as long as those two can stick with the shade and
Yeah.
stay alive.
The good news
they
here
might
is that
get
our
hit
Grail
too
Knight
clever.
does have a
The Grail
shield.
Knight does not flash taken though, it's just down again. The bounty
no.
hunter is throwing as many crossbows as he can into this, taking Stormwomen out of the Stormwomen. And while Shade just sprinting for the Siren Breaker.
He's gonna go for it. See if he can pick up
Just
the
get
Siren
God
Breaker.
broken out of it though.
This
Gonna
is
go
the.
for stealth.
A non-stealth res. Oh, that one stam.
Oh,
That was a
stealth res to the first gold brick.
It was just right in their face.
That as well.
Taking out the gas rat, taking out the ratling. Good. I think there's still one more behind him. I think I hear it roar, revving up. Yeah, it's still there. But our Iron Breaker is up.
It's 3 alive. The Grill Knight is respawned for when I managed to get there again. And
just a small loop. Just clean this up. Get a small loop going.
No, I'm trying my best to give you room.
Meanwhile, Team Crab is just fighting a Chaos Spawn that's on its own, so I think they're good for now.
Don't do it yet.
There's that stealth. Okay, go for that gas or whatever you can hit. You got to maintain that stealth. Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay, you can still hear a couple of specials pouring in. Packmaster is there. It's interesting.
Combine was that was also playing Shade. Combine was not running out of ammo, right?
Headshots. He was able to find.
I don't think I ever saw really Combine being out of ammo in at any point in that run. Like at one point he was almost out of ammo, but then he immediately found an ammo pack to take and refill with.
So he basically had a true solo this section twice. At the very beginning, he ended up true soloing, taking care of it, but then he ran low. I think it was like 1 and like 3 reserve, so a total of 4.
Yeah,
and then he was able to hit the cart and come back.
True solos aside, it's like it's just the difference between Potty Knife and Combine in that like Potty Knife is every time I've checked him, he was out of ammo. It's like he's always out of ammo. I feel like there's like a problem with his build, and that does he not have conservative shooter, or is he just not hitting those headshots to make use of it?
Maybe he switched up the type of bow. Maybe he uses Swift a lot more, and then decided to switch it up for a longbow. It just doesn't have the.
I don't even know what range weapon he has. He's always out, but I never even see him use it.
I'm assuming it's longbow, just because
Swift is probably longbow. I don't think you would bring Swift bow to this.
Stay here and go in a circle, and me and one other person.
They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do here because they still have 3 barrels to go through.
And you have to go in a circle.
Yeah.
I'm keeping a close eye here on Team Crab as well.
Still in their initial starting area as well, but they do have all 4 alive now, so got that going for that.
The Hagbang Shade. I mean, is that what we're gonna see on DeathWish Onslaught?
Oh, does he have Hagbang? Oh, that's 2 down.
I don't think he does. Oh no.
No.
I don't think
get his shoelace, get something. Oh, he couldn't find anything.
I mean, that's all the teammates.
I thought for sure he did. I'm not discrediting Hagbane. I think it's a powerful weapon. No career ability up.
Yeah, I don't know if he had Hagbane, but I don't think you can realistically bring Hagbane in as well while using the re-stealth on backstab, because you got no ammo sustain at all with that.
That's a defeat.
Like, of course you're gonna be out of ammo.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a defeat. Party knife for Bunny Butchers. We can take a look here at Team Crab.
Yep, which is the last team running, I think. Everyone else is done.
Yeah, everybody else is done. Yeah. So this is gonna be the last team running. Nice effort from Bunny Butchers. Let's take a look here. Do I have any quality settings? This is 1080p 60. I cleaned it up a little bit. We'll see. And guys, the next time we do this, the next season, a personal take for me is when we do this again, I'm going to make sure that I change the resolution to 1080. I know I'm streaming 720 or maybe 900. I will change it to 1080 because I'm not actually using any resources really to just stream Twitch streams. So I will fix that in the future. I will make that adjustment. And anybody who has followed, anybody who has followed or subbed, resubbed, donated, gift sub, whatever, I turned off the notifications because my actual stream notifications are quite obnoxious. So thank you for your support coming to the stream. Let's see. Team Crab. I want them to push through this. I want them to push through this and they're making their way up to the bridge, the Bigfoot bridge.
Yeah, they're still fairly early in the map. I think this could still go on a bit. 8 minutes into this run.
I don't know why my mic keeps doing that.
It have a button to mute.
See, that is the thing. I think they started this run pretty much like almost at the end of the time, but that's because they had the connection issues, I think.
Yeah, there was two teams that suffered disconnects and connectivity issues. Is Team Crab and Bunny Butchers, Party Knife, is the two that I can think of. So.
It's our healing drop. It's not something we can just overlook, I think.
Not when we're on this HP for sure.
So they've also got a Grail Knight, which is so almost all the teams had a Grail Knight, right? I think there might have been a few that didn't, but a lot of teams with Grail Knight, because he just is one of the highest DPS in the game right now, right? It's just this ult combined with just a very, very strong melee power. And the main downfall of the Grail Knight is just almost a non-issue when you got a full team comp, because you will have the range damage necessary to deal with ranged things. It's just, you know, that's not the Grail Knight's job. The Grail Knight is just to bring this gigantic DPS to the table and good front line.
Johnny, do you think this speed potion would help you during the event?
Yeah, it's better than strength potion, but worse than conk.
Yeah, no, I mean if I proxy it to you.
Then with the Grail Knight, we've got an Iron Breaker, Battle Wizard, also another very common pick in Onslaught because of just how much value you get out of the AoE damage and the double ult and whatnot, the secure revives and other crowd control.
I think we saw a pretty good spread of characters. I mean, careers. We saw I didn't see a Pyromancer. I could be wrong.
I don't think there was any Pyromancers.
But I saw Unchained. I saw a Battle Wizard. I saw a Grail Knight. I saw a Mercenary and a Foot Knight. I saw the Iron Breaker.
Not see any Huntsman either, I don't think.
Oh yeah, no Huntsman. No Huntsman. We saw the Iron Breaker. We saw Ranger Veteran.
Unfortunate overhead there.
I think it was a total of 2 Ranger Veterans.
I don't think we saw any Slayers either.
I don't think we saw Slayer. No.
We saw 1 Ranger Veteran, but no Slayer. That's kind of like the problem with the Slayer right now. Is just the Grail Knight brings the same thing to the table as the Slayer does, but the Grail Knight just does it better because he has more damage. So it's kind of why Slayer is kind of in a bad place right now, because he's just kind of overtaken by Grail Knight.
And I don't think we saw a single Waystalker.
Nope, no Waystalkers.
And weapon choices were all over, and I love that. The pickaxe for me is just the greatest. You could have went Great Hammer, you could have went Great Axe, but you went pickaxe. Like, love it. No hammer and shield, axe and shield for sure. Double hammers was picked. Spear, double sword. Double daggers, sword and dagger. We saw all of those. I'm surprised. Why would you see spear more than you would see a glaive? Is it mobility and
glaive only has 2 shields, which, you know, getting God broken to hell and trying to kite is not a good thing.
I didn't even consider Stam. Yeah, that I can see that being a big reason. Weapons on the wizard though, maybe 1 or 2 flails, but for the most part, flame sword.
Yeah, it's just all fire sword with the unlimited target AoE on the first charge attack, basically. Just way too much value out of that Onslaught.
And for salts, I think we saw all of salts. We've seen Witch Hunter Captain. We've seen a Zealot or Zealot. We saw the Bounty Hunter. So yeah, it was a really good spread of different teams, and even the type of talents.
The Falsifier, basically, like they don't bring anything insane to the table, but none of them are terrible either, right? They fit in as a 4th person in about any group comp. Either 3 of them, mostly.
I really like the glaive, Inken and Olden. I really like the glaive, but it's the argument of Stam is just a really good argument.
Yep. Some. They went all the way right, right at the edge of
This
that
is-
cliff on that
yeah.
bot.
Oh, look at the
that
raids
helped
on that overhead.
going there a bit.
Assassin behind us.
Oof, yeah, that's pain.
Oh, nice guy Gutter just putting his head out for you. Crossbow scales? Yeah, crossbows are really, really good. Hey, can we start a Vermintide petition so we can staple rats to the wall again for those who played Vermintide 1? Can we bring that back, please?
I got both. Nice. Nice. Okay.
Where my modders at? Make it happen.
Pretty sure it was done by someone at some point. I think it might be somewhere in the workshop in the deep ends of it.
Probably. The argument I hear
Yeah.
for that is just it's insane processor power to see a rat warp out of reality and get extended models and stuff.
Yeah, there was some issues with them like stretching or whatever, and
It's the world of Warhammer.
then it's not lagging.
Warhammer is violence. Clearly, it's not violent enough. We got berserkers coming in. There is that Blightsummer just casually walking around with his storm out. We got a gutter runner. Oh, what? It got small just enough for him to get around it. They're doing a grim jump to get around.
Yeah, they're doing to get the actual Grim because
Oh, health regen. Okay, yeah.
Can't make it. That's fine.
They've got the dash. They should be still safe. They can.
They're spending a lot of extra time here just to get this Grail Knight quest, which, considering the health status of all of their team member right now, I guess there's some value in it.
Yeah.
But there's a bit less value with the Grail Knight quest Onslaught now that it's fixed. It doesn't stop your temp health from degenning because, a lot of your health in Onslaught is usually temp health.
And this is the strength potion. This is another strength potion quest. Knight. And the other thing with the healing here that a lot of people... Oh, avoiding that patrol.
Yeah, they're
Something
avoiding at
that
the same time.
a lot of people miss as far as items are concerned, loot is concerned. If they go straight ahead, they don't turn right into this log. They keep going straight. There's a big hill of a broken tree. Typically, there's a healing drop right there. I'm sorry, it's a rock formation. Behind there is typically more healing.
Yeah, there's usually an
It
item
looks
or
like
two
the
there.
Grail Knight is headed that way, so maybe they do know. Ah, there you go. Okay, cool healing. I was right. Yeah, so right there.
Or maybe they still got our stream on the on sound, so they might have heard us.
That's hacking. It's guaranteed. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I've never seen it. It's never failed me, but I have a lot of luck involved with my gameplay, so I was like, hey, better not talk about it. I don't want it to not show up. This is where it's gonna get hairy. They've got their health up. The Barden can take some punishment. He'll be okay.
It's like, there are two different waves, by the way. It's like both in the normal game and in Onslaught. But there is a wave that happens when you drop down, and that's when the event starts, right? Because right now they're fighting is just a normal pacing, like some chaos ambush or whatever. But when you drop down, there's a first wave, and that wave can potentially repeat if you stay there.
Okay.
Then the wave set changes once you reach the barrels. And yeah, it's like the first wave in Onslaught, the first wave set before you reach the barrel is very heavy on gas rats. So if you stay there and don't move up ahead, you are going to get spammed with gas rats quite a bit.
Here
Right now
comes
they're
some
deciding
maulers.
Just try and see, get the area as clear as possible before they actually jump.
Ammo.
So they're getting this extra soul for it.
I mean,
And there they go.
Here we go. There's your trigger. There's your objective. You can automatically hear those leeches coming in.
Try and clear the wave before moving forward.
It's tough. One rat.
This one
Welcome to
backstabber.
Vermintide.
Welcome to Vermintide, indeed.
There's another leech. Oh, more. You can't. That's what I mean. That's true in any game, really. You're like looking down your sights. You wait just a half second too long, sniped, and the rats are gonna do it. Ooh, that's okay. Okay,
That's,
we're all right.
That's required there.
This spot is pretty hard, especially what you just said with the type of spawn that you're gonna get. Like, you need to be able to defend two ends. You don't have a shield on the Iron Breaker.
Questionable decision for them to be going to, honestly.
He burned his
And,
ult,
yeah,
so
I
he
mean,
does have the taunt.
But yeah, it's ult used, but they do get the handmaiden up.
A little sticky,
And
but they're
nice.
okay.
You wanna just come with us then instead?
Okay, I think they've activated the barrel wave now since they've moved past over there.
Alright, keep coming.
I mean, overall, like, I mean, everybody here, I think that has participated in this, have demonstrated that they have next level play, next level like control of their character, next level like understanding of the game, what to expect, what to push themselves with.
He just dashed there and he tried to pick up a barrel, but
Yeah, it was
just
weird.
The prompt just did not quite allow him to pick up the barrel.
On me.
Real Knight getting
They have the
assassinated.
duration. Oh
Oh, there
no!
goes Henry, and that's
No
I
amount
say
of
from
dodge
that.
through.
But the rest of his team is at the revive, right? He is the handmaiden, right? They've got a handmaiden in the team, and that's probably what they're gonna do. They send the handmaiden to do the barrels while the others redo their thing, and stay alive there.
So
like,
this
obviously,
is-
handmaiden kind of failed there. He didn't manage to move any barrels, but this entire team is still alive. for the
Big
time
Ricardo.
being, and
It's been a while. Welcome, hail to
we
you.
should be able to get back up for another attempt.
Yep. Pushing out gigs. Alright.
I mean, it's Vermintide. Ping can be a blessing or a curse, you know, especially with that gutter runner. If he was able to get that shove off,
Mostly a curse.
Mostly.
The thing with gutter runner self shoves, right, is that he would not have landed on you. Like, you would still, if the ping had been lower, you still would have shoved it, but it wouldn't have managed to land on you before you shoved it. So it wouldn't have been a self shove. It just would have been a shove. midair.
Gotcha. Okay, so
So,
okay.
like, it is still a curse when that happens.
All right, handmaiden up, getting the shot right in the nose. Let's start the run.
Handmaiden's
That's gonna be the
back
thing
up
is they're gonna
on its
accept.
own. Yeah,
They're gonna accept that the handmaiden is gonna be doing the runs, which is good.
yeah, handmaiden is gonna do handmaiden things.
And then the three of them have the battle of attrition.
Hopefully
They need to
without getting
stay up.
disabled. There's one assassin there.
There's that gas rat. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's a monk. I thought it was a gas at first,
That's
but
who's died to the rest of the team.
Oof.
And then probably gonna dash through everything here.
He's gonna
I'm
have to.
assuming. Just
Yeah.
aiming for it. There it is.
I have a lot of stuff coming on me, guys.
Just take the gas out and
Let's just kite this.
10
actually
seconds
grab
on
the
the
barrel
belly.
this time.
I mean, it's happened. I've noticed that specifically here, and when people are trying to res others.
Yeah,
See, this
he's
is smart.
Probably gonna,
This is smart. He's letting them.
I guess no, he's really gas true. In that very specific moment, I probably would have gone up to the ammo box and then jumped from there to gain as much space as possible. But that still worked. He got the barrel in. There's a backmaster.
Oh,
coming
he
in
got
from
stuck on a
somewhere.
rock, a flagstone, tripped on a flagstone.
Yeah, has to dodge this back in a sec. No, just takes the scenic route.
No, he did a skip. He did a hop. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a dodge.
Very nice.
The rest of his team is still all alive over there, right? So like, if he dies, it's not the end of the world right now. But he probably does
Well,
want
it's
to
time.
actually get at least a second barrel in
Pick
before
it. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
making his team reviving again.
exactly, because that's the amount of time that you're gonna spend down. You're gonna spend letting your team try to fend off horde at like 2.5 hordes before you're even up again.
Yeah, there's 2 conch bots there, if you noticed. So
Yeah,
I don't think he has triple bots. So if he could be using those conch bots to just secure the whole thing, right? I think that's so he's gonna drink the speed and take out this gunner. And manage to grab. It's lit though. It's lit.
Get it in there. Pop,
And-
pop.
Oh, we
Aw.
missed.
That wasn't. I'm not sure if that was gonna make it either way. That was so. It
Yeah,
was
it was
burning
very
for a while.
tightly timed. The thing though, if you toss the barrel and it explodes midair but lands, it actually will work. Right? It can explode, and even after it exploded, it still calculates where it's going, so it can still like land into the slot after it exploded, which is a weird interaction, but it's an interaction anyway.
Another thing to kind of note right here that's super important is that he is guarding, and when he's doing his dodging, he's facing sideways. He's not facing a completely opposite direction of the rat. The reason why that's important is because you get yours. block cost reduction when it's to the side. Completely to your back, you like take full.
And the spear has a very large block radius, so like, things that are completely to the side can still be within it.
Yeah, so just like if you're ever in this situation, you've got that spear or a shield, almost any weapon, turn yourself to the side. Turning yourself to the side is much more beneficial than having your back exposed.
Yeah. The rest of his team is coming up to help him now.
Yeah, 2 barrels down.
I think they're going back. Are they? Well,
There's that conch
probably
pot.
gonna use a conch pot to get this last thing there. There's even another one in the chest there that he hasn't opened yet.
Oh man, that one rat right there. Oh, it's a couple of them. There goes the potion. Picking up the barrel. Gonna start running it.
Should be this last barrel secured
There we
very,
go.
very easily.
Oh yeah.
It's just literally discriminately.
Dashes. And oh, the spit got in the way, but he's all right. They're gonna prep the
Decides
barrel.
not to put it in.
They're prepping it for some reason.
Yeah.
Did anybody go down? No,
Don't
everyone's
think
alive.
that- no, not everybody's alive. I'm questioning this decision really, but if they think they need to clean the wave first, then that's up to them, I suppose.
There is a boss that is anticipated, so they want to clean up as much as they can, get the barrel in, force the boss, kill the boss, and progress. Ooh.
Once they do put the barrel in, then they can no longer respawn in this area, right? So they do want to make sure that they're not gonna die after that.
Right.
But they've been still alive this entire time. Oop.
Speaking of, okay. One pack master is all you need. There we go. Oh no.
If they managed to figure out how to put it in, there we go. And I do think they triggered another small wave as the boss spawns, but nothing too big.
Grail Knight pooping out some strength potions.
Deal with it now.
Storm Fiend, nice. Well, I don't know, nice or not. I mean, Storm Fiend to me is like, he's a nice guy boss.
Although it's only gonna be a little bit before the normal waves of pacing turn back on, but they have a few seconds before that to deal with everything that's still nearing with them.
Ooh, nice save. Last moment.
It goes down. That's the revive though.
Handmaiden revive. Look at that speed.
The Handmaiden quick revives.
So good.
Faster.
There we go. Okay, they're prepping to move forward. Man, these like pixel shot. Oh no! It's okay. They still got more healing. They still got more healing.
And there's basically only a Storm Fiend left.
Yeah.
But the normal pacing horde is just turning back on now, so they'll have to deal with, I believe, a Skaven horde as well.
Well, dealing with just that horde is a lot better than with the handful of storms, the pack masters, the gutters, the gas, the ratlings.
Very soon, you know, strength pods and might and stuff.
Nice. I told you, storms are such nice guys. He ate 4 of those to the face before he decided to do anything about it. Clean up this horde, slowly move up, replenish your ammo, start moving forward, making your way. Did I call this pixel shots? That's what I said, huh? Say it and they shall come.
Alright, boys, breathe.
Yep, I think we can start moving to this choke up here.
I'm gonna ult this.
Very nice. Packmaster coming in. It sounds like 2 maybe?
Let's get to the bottom of the stairs at least. I don't want to be on.
I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit so because I want you guys to hear the way they're communicating with each other. It's really good. Everyone's saying whether they're gonna use their abilities, where they're gonna be, the enemies that they've taken out. Right there, they're complimenting each other on these shots. Like Vermintide team plays next level.
There's a conch potion? Where?
In their ramp. I think that is one. I don't remember if I took it both.
There is a conch potion in that chest. There it is.
Yeah.
I took one of
Oh,
them.
there were 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Dwarf, take the conch.
Oh, I can pass it.
I mean, either.
Well, someone's running proxy too, so just make sure whoever has your proxy.
So we get boss.
Special wave.
Slap him in midair.
We are so old.
So on the top, or I'm sorry, to the bottom right of Johnny's portrait, why does it say 3 of 3?
We're getting a
Quests?
That's his dodge count.
Oh, okay.
Push forward.
Okay.
We can get to the tome spot.
So this is what we're gonna see. I think Combine and a couple of other teams did. They come up towards here. The Chaos spawn, I believe, will spawn, and then they have to take care of that.
Be careful when they fall.
Now they could fall back through this ravine that they're coming through, or they can fight in the larger area that they're at.
I mean, those ones are not seeded. I don't know if they'll get a chaos spawn as well.
Let's go try to get this boss. Hopefully it's on this portion and not later.
That'd be pretty nice.
2 ratlings. 2.
Nope, they get another
Oh,
Storm
another
Fiend.
Storm Fiend. Storm Friend.
Do we back all the way?
Well, this Storm Fiend.
Okay.
They also got to deal with. Now they're starting to get armor. Oh no!
Yeah, like taking overhead, but Handmaiden Quick Revive.
Passing the healing off. I mean, the Handmaiden Quick Revive is awesome. Even look at all that much extra temp HP. He was able to clear his wounds. We're still sitting on some band-aids on our.
It doesn't actually do any extra temp HP. It gives you. It replaces some of the temp HP with permanent. Which
okay.
does matter when you heal yourself afterward with a healing draft. You just keep those extra permanent 20 health points.
So. My understanding is, and I guess I shouldn't say extra anymore, but like you get that extra green health, but does that push your normal white health up further? Like, does that fill your bar more? No.
White health.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I stand corrected. I was misunderstanding and completely on my part. Whoa, man. I gotta say, the amount of bow play that we've seen this particular stream.
It's required. There's just that many specials on Onslaught. And longbow is a very, very good weapon for taking out specials.
Longbow through the throat, to the head, in the nose, on the ear, get the kills. Is there a, has anyone ever invented an accuracy counter for ranged, for a mod? I think that'd be interesting to see.
I think there is one.
Executioner.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Dark Souls, no Dark Soul.
Thank for the new tattoo.
Closest thing is, you know, they're one of the stats that nobody pays attention to is the headshot count, which you can compare that to your kill count. Yes.
Now we're gonna be
But that
using
does
the
make
band-aids.
Melee and range headshots, so it's
Yeah,
limited.
if it could like know the difference between ranged and melee, it's kind of like Ranger Veteran, right? Because Ranger Veteran, it's like headshot means you get his damage reduction talent. I can't remember the name.
Got him.
Exuberance, I think it is.
Yeah, but like so long as you get a melee headshot, you get your 30% damage reduction on the Ranger Vet. It doesn't have to be ranged. Exuberance. Yeah. Thank you.
Let's speak here, I think. Where it opens.
Over here, Johnny.
Oh, come on.
Oh, the size, man, the horizontal storm vermin strikes. Oh, I don't know what's worse. Horizontal storm vermin or mauler? Because Chaos Warriors are an entirely different tier with their horizontal strikes.
Gas is dead.
Chaos Warriors can punch you in the face and kill you. Like last week, I died. I lethal damage because I got punched in the face.
Oh, you're surrounded, Johnny. Or Jarsa.
Down.
I got him.
Oh, save him. Nice. I really want them to win, man. I really do. We've already used the band-aids on Jar.
They're in good shape to win right now. You know, they basically cleared the entire Engines event without having any deaths, right?
I know, I have my boss.
They're doing good.
I'm sure we'll come across him.
Where should they fight?
Action is bottom left.
Oh.
We just want to stay here. Let's. There's not a lot of stuff to
Stuff coming behind.
Oh,
didn't touch enough.
those mind gaming assassins, man.
What that was.
Is it Jarsa or Yarsa? I was reading Yarsa the whole time. Does it matter?
More behind.
I just want to be correct. They are looking really good. One of the things though that I'm is that it could just be unlucky, but they coming into this area right here before this drop down, they came in with 3 things of healing, and 2 of it. Oh, mid-air swipe. Spear is so good, man. Part spear, part baseball bat.
I didn't hear any of that stuff.
That's fine. That's fine.
But they came in here with 3 things of healing, and they've burnt. Not I don't want to say burnt, but they've had to use all of them.
It's
One was through
oh
a
my goodness.
crazy
The fact that when
overhead.
They drop down, they're immune
Well, they
to
do have an
stagger
extra 4
is
healing
so
waiting for them in the event, right?
That's true. That's true. And this part's not too bad. I think the footbridge part is actually the hardest part of this little area.
I have stability. I have stability.
And I would still say that this particular map.
Now, so it's
There's
just,
a lot of red rats.
I don't foresee anything going super wrong until the end event, and the end event isn't particularly bad because even if things go wrong in the end event, well, as long as one person stays alive to, you know, make it to the boat.
Oh shit! Shoot him! Shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
I would say that this particular map, Engines of War, is one of the longer Vermintide maps. I mean, you have something like Enchanter's Lair, you know, I would say even Into the Nest is a long map, but I think Engines, it has so many events, it's long, it's twisty.
Not so much events, it only has 2 events, but
they're big events compared to the stuff that you do.
By itself, mostly.
I mean, just looking at back to Uberstrike maps, you have Engines of War, and then you have Horn of Magnus. As far as the events are concerned, dropping 3 barrels.
The right side for extra heals.
No, music's still going.
I think we saw Bill Hook once.
I don't know where
this
the
tournament.
Is.
No, oh, Nest destroys her eyes.
I'm separated by gas.
From the Salt Spires, really? I don't think was anyone streaming from Salt Spire point of view.
Not that I'm aware of. We had a lot of Grail Knight and a lot of Elf point of view.
Hey, let's just come and drop. I want to check the healing on that side.
You see a lot of Bill Hook in T3. I imagine so. It's about power. It's about control. It's about lockdown, especially when it's armor, when it's heavy.
We're gonna get surrounded here, guys.
When it's even pack masters, right? You can bully pack masters. You can bully Blightstormers, right? Incredibly powerful weapon.
Oh, there's a hole here.
Behind.
Armor, be careful.
And I think in T3 we're with slight variations, we're gonna see almost the same teams.
Oh, there's a log there.
But that's okay. We're not gonna focus on that. We'll see that tomorrow. It is be at the same time, just to confirm. 10 to 1 MST. I know we are going a little bit over that regular time, but we did have connectivity issues and other things that we had to hurdles we had to go over. So
5 minutes overtime right now.
There is a chance of no healings here, actually.
You just get special.
the hook is the best part of Bill Hook. Hook the hooker. The Strangler strangles no more.
Rattling left.
Eastern, thank you, XN.
Another rattling.
This is the last team that is currently playing.
Yep, we're focusing on this last team. Nothing else to do. But yeah, we'll be about to start this event. We'll see where they decide to defend.
They're gonna get their heals up. They're gonna have potions.
Yeah, we have two wounded right now. so they'll need to use some of those heals immediately.
Yeah, and it's not one of those things where you're like, oh, maybe it is. Barden decided to heal, use his band-aids, cleanse the wounds, both his and
I think one of
the
you
wizards.
And he's still gonna heal
And
himself
use
as well.
band-aids. Okay. Well, I don't know. I feel like the pressure of this particular event doesn't allow you to use the band-aids too much. Maybe if you're the wizard and you did a double dash, you know?
The Handmaiden's gonna
Oh
have
no,
to
basement.
rough.
Today we learned I'm scared of basements.
Basement.
We have Grail Knight, so we should be able to kill a lot of this.
Yeah, I really want them to. I'm rooting for them. I want them to get this win. Get that dub.
Although the Handmaiden is now out of ammo. That was should
Oh,
probably have kept
what?
longbow shots a bit.
Is this party night?
There's no ammo in this event.
That's tough. That's really tough because what is the dwarf using?
The wizard can really snipe. I don't know what ranged weapon the Ironbreaker's it's got. The wizard does have bolt stuff though.
So they're picking the other side over here to defend.
Where the spawns are, I believe. Which
we saw what happened if you try to defend the other side. You eventually get just overrun.
There are worse places to defend.
Yeah,
it's for sure.
It's tough. It's tough because you can get surrounded. 3 points of contact right here. They have to get back. This Blightstormer coming in with this dirty storm of his. Dwarf not firing anything off. He doesn't. He's actually picked up by the storm. We've got the Handmaiden going for this kill with the Grail Knight pushing their way through, having to deal with these monsters. Picked up by a Packmaster, saved by the Vault Staff.
Ooh.
Blightstormer also picked up. Very nice. Defending that house.
That was a
Bretonian dance, anyone?
Yeah, right. The Handmaiden has quite a bit of space to snipe that Blightstormer, but couldn't do it. There's no ammo.
More band-aids right there at the back. She's actually going to use it. Pick up the band-aids. The guard is going to happen. I think the idea here is to guard until
the Handmaiden that has the space to use the bandages with the dash stealth alone.
Yeah, that is clever. Start the band-aids, use the ability, get out of there. They got to deal with a leech. I think the boat is just visible. About another 15 seconds on that boat.
We're there yet.
They're going to have to do another big loop around here. Ooh, 2 hits from that monk, taking him down to half health.
I got separated. I should be fine.
Oh, man.
They're getting cornered here, but I'm sure the Handmaiden will be able to batch out of all that. They'll just use alternate bats here to leave.
Nice. Ooh, nice. That boat should be there any second now. There it is. It's just docking right now. There's the dash. Let's get it. Jump. What? It's not stopping. There it is. he said it too. Jeez. Bridge of Shadows. They've reached the ferry. The dwarf did get dropped. But
it must happen. Okay.
2. There you go. Grail Knight sacrificing himself. There's a victory. Congratulations. Completion. Engines of War.
Complete.
For Team Crab. Oh, I'm so happy for you. GG.
40 minutes overtime, but they did it.
99 specials killed.
Only 99. Oh. That one special is within all of our hearts.
Oh man. I think there is a chance that we got in the top 3.
Fantastic. Well done.
We didn't complete work.
Yeah, did you hear that? They're all just so excited.
Man, who would guess that War Camp would take us?
I mean,
wow.
War Camp is rough. The start of that map.
Congratulations on you guys. That's awesome. Wow, what a event. What an event. Where am I? Can I take it here?
It's been a very good day for everyone in here.
It's been crazy. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this one. This scene. Hold on.
We still have tomorrow as well. We'll have to cover all the tier 3 teams.
Yeah, so we do have tier 3 teams. We'll be going over them tomorrow morning. I'm gonna start the stream. It's supposed to start. I'm gonna try to start 10 minutes before the event actually starts, so we can do a proper hail and hello and a shout out to all the teams, and maybe even if we have time, mention all the players' names. But it will be an appropriate and long hail, welcome. Also giving you guys some time to roll in before the first game of the day. And then, yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Today, I do want to say another shout out to the... What just happened to my desktop? I do want to say a shout out to the teams that did play with us today. And even the teams that didn't get to stream but did participate in this particular event. We have Team Mazash, I think is how that is, Southwest Asia. We've got Team Pogger Bridge. We've got Patriot du Fromage, EU, Never Gonna Make It, who I think is our winner in T1. I think, well, I don't want to say winner, but they were the first to complete. Team Crooked Paws, Team Crab, who we were watching. Team Combine, Bunny Butchers, Rats of the Night, and Team ROK, Republic of Korea. So thank all of you for participating in today's portion. Like I said, there is tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, likes, dislikes, let me know. Either at me, whisper me, or you can get a hold of me at Discord or on Twitter. It's just IshkaTV. You guys can find me, or say it in the Discord. Can I link that? Am I able to link that? Or XN, do you have the link for the Discord so then people can post feedback? I'm gonna give XN permit and Incan permit if you guys could link that Discord so people can come in and check it out. So not just questions and comments. Maybe you want to play in season 4. Definitely come check it out. There's gonna be signups and stuff like that. So permit at Incan. I'll give you guys that. You can check it out. Thank you again, and I'll see you, Grim, you as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for part 2 of season 3. Oh, let's get back here. DeathWish Onslaught.
We'll be covering all the tier 3 teams playing on a Cataclysm 3. DeathWish Onslaught.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Now, what I'm trying to do is... One more. There it is. I'll leave you guys with this. See you tomorrow. And that is Chen's video. I know, but I want to give Chen some props. There we go. Bye, guys.